What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear and crew here for Vecna Eve of Ruin, Episode 2.
Vecna Eve of Ruin, Episode 2.
Oh, fun and games. You've only cleared one room.
I mean, to be fair, we're still in the room.
Clear more.
Hold on. We need
Please
to,
don't
we need
anger
to
the demon.
stop. Let us rest for a short while. How about that?
Welcome back, everyone. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Who's got big announcements? Because we got a hard out tonight, so we want to start as quick as we can.
I got nothing. I'm ready.
I also got nothing. I'm ready. I said stuff on Stormforge yesterday. Go watch.
Whatever, fourth age.
I'm ready.
Do.
Yeah, 4th age Tuesday, Stormforge Wednesday.
So just bear with me while I get through them, guys.
Oh no, not the anime protagonist. Excuse me, everybody. Can I say something?
TheDFlawless' announcements is going to be like the power-up we just talked about in Dragon Ball Z.
I want to announce that my stream is now currently an all-year subathon, so please come out and support.
Right?
They're not subathons anymore. They're just everyone's all on. It's back to Justin TV again.
They're athons.
Welcome. Well, let's pick up where we left off last week, as we have returned to Neverwinter with experienced adventures. We're playing Vecna, Eve of Ruin, the official D&D module that officially comes out this upcoming Tuesday. Yeah, this is one more. Yeah, this is one more week of early access. So if you've ordered the physical and digital bundle, you can pick that up on D&D Beyond right now, or even better, you can go to your local game store and get the alternate copy, which has the awesome artwork of the hand of Vecna on the front of it, and you all can start playing now. So for all those comments on YouTube, how is this possible? Literally, it's in the advertisement. You can see it. There you go. You can pick it up anywhere. Hashtag not ad, but thank you, D&D, for the copy. I appreciate it.
And I should just say, I know we just said to have no announcements, but I would be remiss as a Fog Whisperer not to mention that Vecna is officially in Dead by Daylight. So if you like Dead by Daylight, go beat his ass. That's it.
By the way, is it
2 weeks, right?
What?
It's up now, isn't it?
Let's say it come out in 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah, come down.
Or is it out now?
Okay.
If you can get into PTB right now and play it in the test build, but it comes out in 2 weeks. Yes.
Wait, did you get the dice, CB? I'm so mad I missed out.
Immediately.
You nat 20, the first chest he opened up, I saw.
I did.
Streamer luck.
No.
We love to see it. So yes,
Oh my gosh, we love that.
we're picking up after starting our adventure last week with individuals that have known each other for quite some time, and one individual that is brand new to the party. You guys were thrust into the mausoleum underneath Neverwinter by order, or you could say offer, from Dagult Neverember, as you were offered a quest in an odd location, a small modest villa inside of Neverwinter, only accompanied by 3 priests of Ogma, and Dagult himself has offered you all a quest with great urgency to find 4 nobles of Neverwinter that have all independently disappeared in the middle of the night. Through divination, they have been able to discover their location underneath the cemeteries in the old mausoleum. However, you guys have begun to encounter just why they weren't able to divine any further in finding out information of where these folks have been located. We pick back up after dispatching of ghouls, wits, and a whole bunch of wraiths. There is one of these should we say, tombs left unopened. You guys have exited combat. However, there is an active aura that is still up. One that has helped prevent you from losing any more of your actual hit point maximum. Pass by Egrik. You guys can go back inside of this aura while it is still up and be able to top off your HP without spending any of your hit die. The floor is there for you guys to RP in the process.
Real quick, so since Davik just finished that the last enemy, he'll kind of go still in the aura because I want the healing, but like kind of away from the group. We'll just kind of sit kind of cross-legged and just back towards the group, just start chanting something as he's fanning the flames on his right arm, and he's taking out some cloth and like wrapping it up like hurriedly, kind of puts it into a sling, and you just hear, and he's just chanting to himself something to calm him down, and he's just like totally not even paying attention to the group, and Snow would be with him.
That's weird, right? We can all just agree that's weird.
What's weird?
Yeah.
What's weird?
Many different things just happened, Kalthorr. You got to be more specific.
Oh,
I am the
he's
snow.
just
I am
talking
the
to
wind
himself.
that calms the raging fire within. I am the snow. I am the wind that calms the raging fire within.
He is the stone, he is the wind, he is the constant.
Bah! The man almost
Sounds
lost his
wrong to
dog.
All right.
We all find ways to cope and figure out what's next. Let him do what he needs to do.
Well then, shall we continue? We need to find these four.
We need to find a way to get our mojo back. Agree. You have any more of that good
Yeah.
good?
What are you asking for? You gotta be a little bit more specific.
I know I missed. I'm sorry. Remy is sorry, but I would like to have all of my health back too.
Okay, fine. And she will. Where are you? Oh, you're up to his
Remy's gonna pull his scarf down and show the necrotic veins that are kind of like spidering through since he got slapped by that wraith.
Whoa, that looks sick. Dude.
Oh, that's right. Only myself and Ted got the greater restoration, I think it was, right?
Yeah, and it was meta magic twinned.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Which is cool.
Thank you.
Very cool.
So cool.
How much? I can't see everyone's health. What is your health at right now, RoBear?
Oh, you should be able to double click on them.
I am at 96 of 130. I'll get all of my health back, but I need lesser restoration or greater restoration. As we talked about before, if you cast greater, I give it for free and it wipes off. If you cast lesser, then you're gonna have to roll.
Okay. Well, I am gonna cast lesser just because of spell slots. So we'll have to do a roll.
Anybody else that is missing hit points severely?
I'm missing 1 hit point.
I'm missing hit points.
I'll kiss it better.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm missing like
So I can
70,
I got
but-
hit by the bad thing, so I can heal that now, though, right?
I'm missing like 70, but
Only if you receive the lesser or greater restoration from Egrik.
Do I receive the lesser or greater restoration from Egrik?
Hey, new guy. Do you need any help? You don't look the best. Are you in there?
Pretty sure he was the fire within or something.
He'll just keep chanting, I am the snow, I am the wind.
See, he's the snow, he's the wind. I don't know if I can help you.
Hey, you. Davik.
Back to reality.
He'll kind of pop up, hearing everyone trying to get his attention, kind of slap himself in the face, arm now wrapped up in a makeshift sling, puts on, kind of psychs himself up. Oh man, that got crazy, huh, guys?
Nope. Cut that out right now. We don't care about the theatrics. Do you need some help or not? You can go back to your chanting in a moment, but let her heal you if you can use it.
Could you spare some for Snow?
Of course, bring you and your dog over here.
And he'll come in the circle.
Egrik, are you going to meta magic Lesser Restoration?
I would like to.
All right, this
What
will
did
be
you do last time?
this will be your
Extra
last meta magic point from your feet. With this being the first time to cleanse both of us, the DC will be set at 16. So we're going to make your spell attack, and I realize there is one thing that I've forgotten to build for our magic casters, is a good old-fashioned spell attack button.
Yes, pivotal things.
But past me has created this. So give me 1 second, and I will drag and drop good old-fashioned spell attack. Yours is going to be a +10.
We love that.
We do love that.
And I'm going to go ahead and try it out. I've dragged it over onto your favorites. It's on the very bottom. And then I will actually put the +10 in here. All right. There's our roll. A spell attack. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I got 1 key point back, guys.
I'm proud of you.
And you should get more than one because you have the roll and then plus.
Oh, roll plus what?
I think it's just equal to the die.
From the thingy, the belt, yeah.
All right,
Roll
cool. That is
your martial arts die.
correct.
Are you trying to say I can't use that? That was a great roll.
All right. So when you make this roll, you need to make the success. You can use your inspirations to try to get to the number. DC 18.
Oh, you just said 16.
You said 16.
I'm sorry, 16. 18 would be the next.
16.
Why, yeah, you oughta. Ooh.
We're quick on that defense, I'll tell you that.
Wow.
Definitely inspiration.
Do we have a 1d6?
We have all of them. You need more than the. Oh, well, I guess D6, yeah.
I only need.
We have
3,
7
so it's
D8s.
half and half.
Remember
Because
that this is
Yeah, I
per
get 1.
this is per session.
And I might need the larger one later.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay.
So you can use D6.
Oh, man.
Right, boom. Marked.
There we go.
Oh,
Sick.
God.
All right, this won't hurt at all. Actually, you should start to feel better. As he both.
I don't know. That Gree is hard on me right now.
What did you call me?
No, you Egrik. I said Gree. Two totally different things. I'm sorry.
How many people were actively bleeding?
I helped. Wait, was anybody bleeding?
Let
Or
me
what do you
rephrase that. When people got hurt, did they bleed? Not like in a, oh my God, you have like half your hit points. Was there blood when people got hurt?
I don't think so. Everybody took damage from the wraiths, was siphoning their own source. So no active. There is ghoul ichor, but not blood. A lot of ghoul ichor everywhere.
yeah.
Gricker.
That's what I need to know.
I'll start calling it Icky. Come on, Icky.
I love that.
As that necrosis leaves my veins and that pink skin returns back. Oh, Petit Agree, thank you.
I'm telling you, if you hit me again, I'll still help you. But try not to, okay? Because that kind of hurt.
Thank you.
Isaiah's going to look over at Davik, noting that they're close to the animal that is currently on the struggle bus. Just kind of shakes their head, reaches into a pouch that they have. They pull out a small little vial. I mean, it's like a small vial of a pretty bright red liquid, not as viscous though. And he tosses it your way. Make sure the thing drinks that.
Thanks. What is it?
I mean, they look pretty dead, so this at least make them not dead.
I trust you, Mr. Isaiah. And he'll give it to Snow.
It is just a normal potion of healing, so it's going to be 2d4 plus 2.
Cool. All right, you gotta. How do I do that?
Type in -R
in the
underneath public row on the side.
Dash, not slash.
Well, slash. I should say slash. Sorry. Yeah, /R.
/R.
2d4.
Oh, down
2.
here.
Yeah.
/R. 2
d4.
D4
plus 2.
Plus 2. Roll. Nope.
What are you doing again?
I'll do it.
Is there any spaces in there?
There. You got 5 hit points.
Sweet.
At least for Snow.
5 for Snow.
Everyone is, you don't have to use that. Everyone is topped off through the aura.
Oh.
Because of the length of
because it just keeps going,
because
right?
of the length of time.
Yeah.
So I can just say everyone's full.
Okay, so Snow's
I
back.
get my 2
I'll
back.
take that back. Gladly.
Yes.
Just
would I have gained 70 back? I feel like maybe that seems like a lot for this amount of time.
We've been standing in there for a while.
Yeah, because there are pretty much infinite ways now between spells to do this within short rest capability. You spent the magic, so you get rewarded it.
All right.
Hey, CB, quick question.
Quick answer.
Somebody is asking what cards are needed.
Any and every. Right now, we don't have any. We just got 1 luck, actually, and we don't have any reaction surges.
Okay.
Reaction surge. Hella clutch.
Yeah, so
So we're not officially taking a short rest right now, though, right?
Can we?
Yes, you guys can.
But
I'll leave that to the group to decide if we all want to take one or not. I don't know how much we spent there.
I think it would be pertinent that we. Well, Isaiah would say this was a lot more than we expected. Walking right in, let's get our bearings. Let him do his rights over his dog. Go from there.
The spirits
Let his
guide
dog
us
die.
in interesting ways.
Short rest?
Heck yes. We have 1 reaction surge.
Oh, we're doing a short rest? Sorry, I missed that. Oh.
Yeah, you didn't see
We
Egrik
are.
taking a nap right here? Hung shoot me.
Short rest, but it is not a new day.
I can just push a button. Button.
Mm-hmm.
E points, yay!
Where is the short rest on
for
here?
The DM. Can I
The
say
very
I
top
would not
little
have
food
used my
knife,
dragon hide
fork and
belt
knife.
if I had known we're
Thank
taking
you.
a short rest?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
To strike mind's eye.
So I still have that charge. Sweet.
I actually really enjoy being the keeper of the cards. I don't know why. That's like the organization.
You're the banker.
It's a good vibe. Where I'm actually
Yeah, I love that.
I'm like the treasurer.
So we'll so while we're resting, Snow will kind of go off and rest, and Isaiah will come up to Kalthorr.
Nothing.
Or not Isaiah. Wrong character. Davik will approach Kalthorr. Mr. Kalthorr?
Hey.
Sorry if I messed up back there. I really only did what you asked me to do. I'll try to be better next time.
You did fine. It's your first day out. Don't sweat it.
He'll just kind of nod to you and then go over the snow.
Come on.
Egrik's gonna go up to Kalthorr.
Hey, big guy, come here.
I'm gonna take a very low knee.
Davik's gonna make me soft. He's too sweet.
Raise my hand.
I know, you gotta keep me in check.
Keep it
If you don't-
together. Tough.
I will keep
You're
it
strong.
together. I'm strong.
Brave. Unbreakable.
Brave. Depends on the bone.
Mostly unbreakable.
Mostly unbreakable. She cracks her knuckles.
So tough. Exactly. Yeah, good. Good.
Okay, cool. Whew, thank you.
She pats your knee as like a thank you.
Egrik has this calming effect on you, and your rage may haven't have ended yet, kind of still stomping around the room. It's hard to rest being a barbarian like yourself, but your rage slowly ends.
Yeah, I would say when I was taking that knee, the actual size of me kind of shrinks back down.
Oh. And she doesn't pat your knee, she pats your arm.
Well, not that small. I'm still 8 feet tall.
No, she's reaching up.
Tippy toes.
You know, if you don't sleep sometime soon, I can just cast sleep on you.
Let's not do that.
I'll make
Not
you
here.
sleep.
Hey, yo, Remy knows that we all need to get a little rest here, but he points back towards the unopened tomb.
I'm sick of being here too. Let's get this over with.
While this
Those
was happening, Isaiah was going over to Theodore, and Theodore, you would see almost these dark, almost crimson-like veins, almost like draining something from him. He almost gets emaciated for just a moment before the life comes back to him. You know that he's doing a vital sacrifice to fuel some things for later. But as he's kind of craning his neck and he looks over towards that tomb, we didn't see the wraiths, and we didn't see other things that can do things I ain't never seen before. We don't know what's going to come out of that last one. Got any thoughts?
Well, I probably should have done this before, but I thought we were hazing the new guy. Turns out a little more hazing than I thought. So I'll move over towards that tomb and get like 20 feet away from it. And then the fact that I have, being so in tune to earth and everything, tremor sense to just see if there's anything through this stone, if there's any kind of vibrations or things going on in there. I don't know if it would have told me if wraiths were in there, because I don't think they really move, but either way, I'll give that a shot.
Just tell me if you want me to lift it. I'll take this one.
What are you casting again, Ted?
Oh, yeah. I just have tremor sense out to 30 feet. So I'm just looking to see if I feel anything moving through this or, like pounding on, or any kind of vibrations coming from inside this last coffin here.
I'm gonna have you
Which I
make
probably should have done before, but
I'm gonna have you make a spell attack roll as well. I just added it over into your favorites. Go ahead and do so with advantage.
sure.
Work.
Okay. And what was the key for advantage?
Left shift.
Got it.
Yeah,
Well, that didn't.
didn't roll for some reason.
Rip.
No, it just made the feature.
There's a feature, and then there's a.
Is it in his favorites bar?
That's the one I clicked in my favorites bar, yeah.
1 second. Here is the.
Maybe I can do it over here. No.
It doesn't like you. Yep, there it is. It's an attack
I don't like
roll.
you either. Jeez.
Let's try it now. There we go. It just need to be opened up.
Hey, let's fucking go.
I'll take that one.
Because I refuse to let 20s be wasted.
Oh, was that you?
Yes, that was me clicking on it.
Ooh.
Natural 20. There is substance, Theodore. There is the weight of physical matter inside of this stone casket. You can sense just the absolute faintest of a heartbeat of a body slowly rising and falling inside. It is so faint, so minute, but you're good at this.
Yeah, so I'll get, like I said, like 20 feet of it, put a hand, drop down on one knee, put a hand on the ground, and kind of just focus in on what I can feel around me and say, yeah, there's something in that coffin. There's a heartbeat, very, very
Hammer?
faint.
I'll crush it right now.
Maybe just take the lid off. It could be someone we're looking for.
No, that makes sense.
But what if it's more not good stuff?
Isaiah, come stand
Well,
next
it's
to this
alive.
at the ready.
I'm literally gonna get right behind you because you're tall. Literally, he's gonna like almost like leapfrog on top of you and just like point gun down, just prepping.
Yeah. And I'm gonna just rip the lid off this thing. Just throw it.
Give me an athletics check.
Gladly.
Yeet.
The top of this goes flying up against the wall, crushes and crumbles into pieces. And you see one of the 4 nobles that you've been looking for. They're laying there. They are unconscious but breathing. Blankets layered over the top of them. You immediately recognize him as Sarsiel. This is
Can I
one
do a
of the
medicine check?
sorcerers. Absolutely.
Want to see if they are.
Ooh, let's
go.
You guys are
You want to?
made of 20s.
Thank you. Let's manifest that more. But yeah, she would walk over and she's wanting to determine if they are in a magically induced sleep-like state or what is going on with their body. Like,
I want you to
and are
describe
they
how
injured?
you make this medicine check.
Yeah,
Egrik.
walking over, she first and foremost would remove her infinity gauntlets. And they just-
Oh God!
Yeah. They're so heavy.
You're the first
But-
person has ever made me think twice about.
Just crush this poor woman.
Watch your toes, they're coming off.
Well, she wasn't dead before. Now she is.
No, she drops them next to the tomb, not on her.
That was
It's just 20 pounds each. It's fine. But no, she drops them and immediately would reach out. And I would assume that she would hover her hands over in this aura that doesn't seem to have a color, then turn a green, and then a yellow. And it would radiate around this body, almost encapsulating it around this tomb, just to see if it could feed off of what is going on with this person and really dig into the energy to see what is wrong. And y'all would see her get into more of a trance-like state. So she gets really peaceful looking, her eyes close, eyes almost roll back as she's focused.
With a natural 20, you do not have to make a wisdom saving throw. And since you all are psychically connected, it's like turning on a television station inside your mind. Egrik, as you begin to stabilize life inside of Sarsil, immediately you begin to see a strong vision. There is a bit of this shadowy, almost fog-like aura that's all around you that you can only encompass and see this red, purplish fire that's in front of you. And you can hear disembodied voices and whispers that you just can't quite make out. Inaudible voices that seem to happen in rhythm. But slowly but surely, there is a visage that is floating up above this fire. It's hard to make out exactly what you're seeing. It's almost as if you have your head down and you're incapable of completely looking up at the image that you feel. Its presence is stronger than its actual physical form. Small wisps begin to float around it. And it still begins to levitate as you see the bottom of its boots. And just as quickly as this image appears, it screams and explodes, and it kicks everyone, including yourself, out of the vision. And Sarsil, immediately her hand grabs your hand.
Well, good morning. She doesn't try to pull away. She's
You see
shocked.
that fear in her eyes. You've seen him. You've seen him. I'm not crazy. You've seen him.
Who was that? I saw something, but I didn't really see fully. Did any of you see?
Is she okay?
Did we all see that
No.
vision because of the psychic link?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
You would have felt me
Was everybody
stealth,
else?
probably.
okay. For this second link, are they seeing it like through my vision, so they also couldn't have looked up?
They saw exactly what you saw.
Okay.
Who was that person?
I don't know. But it's
Climb down.
a vision of the future.
How far in the future?
She's pulling her hand away now.
I don't know. I don't have my magic anymore.
What kind of
Sorry,
magic?
say that again.
You see as she lifts
She's the
her hands
sorcerer,
up
right?
as they tremble. Yes, she's a wild
Yes.
magic sorcerer, and you can see she attempts to try to just use prestidigitation, and you can see that mana kind of draw from her and then just not manifest as it almost puts her unconscious, just trying to conjure up this small bit. I don't know
Whoa,
why.
whoa, 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 whoa! Careful! Don't do too much.
Look,
Theodore, have you ever
like
seen this before?
Yeah.
Both.
What?
Yeah. Well, RoBear, I'm assuming, as the DM, this is probably not something I've seen before, I assume. Is there a check
Roll a history check.
of some kind, Arcana check or something I can
History or Arcana,
Okay.
those will all work.
make? Well, we're going to go with Arcana then.
No.
Oh, no, not today.
There's
You don't
some
know
strange
nothing. What's
stuff
his
over
name?
here. More gree.
Yeah. When
What-
did you lose your magic? Or
I
how?
haven't had it since they captured me.
Who's they?
The cloaked ones. They only speak in whispers. It's hard to make out what they have. All I remember is walking home when they took me. It was late.
You went from home to here. It's all you remember.
No, I was.
Please, this is important.
I was leaving a friend's.
Who is this friend?
Cercil is going to look towards you and stare deeply into your eyes and kind of disassociate. Does it matter? You saw what I saw. Whatever it is, it's coming. And it wants us to know.
Did it tell you when? Like, what is our preparation that we can do?
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know.
Did those boots look familiar in any way, shape, or form?
Roll a history check.
Just that's the only thing we can go off of at this very second. So see if they had any type of like. Nari.
Oh, the cause.
2 20s.
Wow, you
Below.
are great at
One.
20s.
Nart.
My world. Like I said, all I was telling you're trying to figure this out, and all I'm telling you is like, listen, all right, she's a sorcerer. It's not real magic anyway. Not like mine. That's you earned that. This is like, it's not real.
It's wild magic. She doesn't.
She
even
probably
control
just it's just it probably just left her anyway. That's how that works. Just don't worry about it.
He just kind of stares off. Then he'll look back to her. Where at least are the other three? Or are you alone?
I do not know about the other three. I only know of one that they took further into the mausoleum. I remember hearing a name, Gerard.
Gerard.
Was Gerard the artist or the history person, or was that the?
Gerard is a new name.
Oh, it's not one of the
I
original.
recognize
Okay,
the name.
okay.
Wait, so y'all were all together at one point?
We were hoodwinked.
That's a fun word. Sorry, it's not a fun thing, but that's fun. Anyway,
He was
Also-
screaming. I hope
the
he's
other
okay.
guy.
Who?
I don't know his name. I can only remember his voice. Yeah.
Egrik's gonna find any kind of stone broken apart that seems to have some kind of borders with a pit and she's going to fill it with water. She's going to create water and give it to Sorciel. Here, you should probably drink this.
Thank you.
It's just water. You're welcome.
Thank all of you. I wish I could be of more help. I've just been flooded with visions. They stuffed me in here, and I was unconscious before they even sealed the tomb.
Ma'am, this is gonna sound like a weird question. Are you scared of wolves?
She leans over and takes your hand. After what I saw, I don't think I'm scared of anything left on this material plane anymore.
Davik will squeeze her hand kind of like reassuringly and kind of over to Snow. I'm gonna have my friend take a look at you and just see if maybe he can pick up a trail we can follow to find out who did this to you. And
Go ahead and
he'll have Snow come over and sniff her.
We'll use keen hearing and smell. You have advantage on Snow's perception check.
Yeah, would that be a feature? Keen hearing and smell.
It is you just go to perception check on the very front in the features, and you hold left shift when you roll.
Just roll it. Gotcha.
Yeah, you got a +7.
Left shift.
26.
Natural 19 for 26.
Slay.
You got anything, buddy?
Snow slowly turns from the tomb, and you can see it is that skulking behavior as he lowers his front haunches and then slowly lowers his back as he's sniffing and walking slowly up towards this wall. Davik.
He's the best hunter I know, guys.
One thing that you notice is that Snow is not audibly communicating with you. Once he gets up to the door, he immediately looks to try to find your eyes and is in stealth and pointer mode towards this wall. You can see the hair on the back stand up almost like a razorback as he backs down and finds a stealthing position.
Danger up ahead, y'all.
We need to get this mage to safety. She cannot stay here.
How much can you not move right now?
Your friend is a miracle worker. She lifts herself up and out with that natural 20. If you've cleared the way, I will make haste.
Do you need help? Can you walk?
It is unsettling, but you can hear like her bones reset.
Oh.
Whoever put her in here definitely made it a purpose of making sure they would not be able to walk out if they wanted to.
Oh.
And you just hear them, just everything sets all at once. Thank you.
Wait, hang on, that doesn't sound normal. Are you okay?
Better than I was before.
Okay.
So wait, can she walk?
Yes.
Okay.
Just because we kind of started already down here, Is the path back far and clear? Is that like something we can?
100%. You guys have cleared the way of
Cool. Okay.
zombies in the cemetery, whatever was left going into the mausoleum. It is a clear back path. It is, however, your choice if you want to keep an escort or if you want to send them back.
I was about to say, there's no way her as a healer would be like, yeah, go, you're fine.
Yeah.
I just want you to mechanically know that I am not putting them in danger if you send them back. There's not a I don't know. It's your choice whether you want to escort or not. That's
Egrik would.
choice.
Yeah.
Davik, can Snow take her back?
Oh.
Are you
Snow,
okay
you
to
wanna
part
give her a
ways
lift?
from him briefly?
Snow can handle himself. Besides, we took care of most of the big bads. And she doesn't look like she can walk too great. Hey, Snow, you want to give her a ride?
Snow's gonna lower down.
Egrik's gonna refill Sarsel's water one more time. Drink.
Bless you.
Feel better. Thanks.
So Davik will just kind of come over. Hey, take care of her, buddy. I trust you. Hurry back. I love you. And then
He gives you some nuzzes.
So damn cute.
I wish I had more. I wish I had my magic. She takes off 2 potions and hands them.
To who?
To you, Egrik.
Take them.
Thank you. And she
Uh,
hangs them off of a belt that she's wearing.
I don't need these anymore.
You should still seek help when you get back to town.
I will.
Who sent us down here? It was
Daggle.
Daggle.
Never Ember.
Never Ember. Thank you. There it is. Find Daggle. He's the one who sent us after you. He's looking.
She kind of furrows her brow. And she nods. Egrik, with that nat 20, you'll also understand what is inside of these potions, as they are 2 potions of poisoning.
Oh.
And much like Torchlight's amazing game developing component of being able to send your dog back to town to sell your items so that you don't get over encumbered. Why doesn't everybody else do it like Torchlight? Oh my God, I could use that. Snow will disappear, and so will Sarsil.
Isaiah's going to look over at Kalthorr, noting that there's something behind this door, gate, whatever it is, and he just looks up at you. I don't know what's behind that, but do you mind if I borrow a little bit of strength just to keep us on the up and up? And he's going to bare his fangs. And you know that he has the ability to draw. It's going to hurt you a little bit, but it empowers him.
Hold out the arm.
Great. He'll just take the arm and just like find, you can tell that he's like scanning where like the juiciest vein is, and would just
All of them.
hey yo. And I do technically have to bite you, and I don't actually think this thing, it might, let's find out. Yes, use. Boom. Okay, dead. Great. I assume a 21 hits you.
Barely.
He's offering, so you have to roll. You just hit the
either
damage.
way.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Man, that's fair. Thank you. Great. So, more importantly, I do need to roll a d4.
I hope it's 4.
3. Great. So take 3 damage. And as I bite down, again, you see those veins just pulse and beneath his bright crimson glasses, even behind that, you see the pulsing brightness of his red eyes underneath.
What do we, as your party, know of this?
You know that he's a
We've known you for a
Dhampir.
while.
You know that he and Theo have worked up a concoction to keep him sated, but every so often, things get bad. But
Davik,
The guy's got the blood.
yeah,
having no idea what's happening. Whoa, what the? And just kind of.
Egrik's gonna hold up her hand to Davik.
Hang on, let him do his thing. He's gotta get strong. He's a Dhampir.
What?
thank you.
What does that mean?
Still hate it.
Kind of a vampire?
It
But not a
means
vampire?
if you piss me off, this will be more than just a bite.
Wait, vampires are real?
If you think that is weird, you got another thing coming, mon ami.
Davik, I'm a talking goblin.
That's fair.
That's the weirdest thing for you.
I don't think it's that strange, Sherry.
I don't either.
All the goblins I know
Vampires
talk.
were normal then.
He'll kind of slowly make his way back because you guys are embarrassing him for not thinking this is normal.
New guy hazing.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's been long enough. Let's go.
It's kind of so. RoBear, what would I know from the way Snow reacted on his little sniffing, like about the danger that's up ahead?
Definitely senses a presence behind this uniform wall.
Just something dangerous up ahead.
Smell of something
Got it.
Snow does not like.
Does Kalthorr get his health back? Is my aura still up?
Everyone should be topped off and have
Well, I
their.
mean, from the bite.
Yeah, I took the bite there. So
No, this has been well after the aura, so
Yeah.
the bite.
You're missing 3.
darn.
Oh no.
I'm at
3 is gonna be the
187.
make it or
I'll be
break
all
it.
right.
You take 3 points of horny and no, it's okay.
Where's your boo-boos? We'll kiss them back.
Barbarian.
Isaiah, when do you get your grit points back? Do you get them back on a short
I got
rest?
I got
Okay.
it, yeah.
Go ahead and give yourself 1 extra temporary grit point.
Excused?
Yes.
Excused? Yes, I will gladly. Hell yeah. We love a nice GM, but that also scares me.
Too much stock in it.
Yeah, I think you all would see the gun that he has. I think it's in his hand because it was when he was looking at the person. He's probably putting it up. But you see some of the constellations that are on it. It's kind of all shimmer at once just for a moment before he just kind of checks it. All right, we don't know what's behind this door. Everybody ready?
What's behind door number? How many doors have we been through so far? 17.
Yeah, what's the wall ahead of us look like? Is it just a giant, like, arch
Yeah.
doorway?
Uniform
Gate, cage?
stone wall that seems to have been constructed at one point in true mausoleum fashion to hold bodies, but does not have any chambers on it. And it appears to be of much newer construction than the rest of the mausoleum.
How thick is this door?
Not thick enough.
It's a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the depth?
It's just a wall. There's no like keyhole or anything.
I
Go
have the key
ahead
right
and roll.
here.
Anybody that wants to roll investigation checks on this wall may do so.
Yeah.
-1 on investigation. You got this. You're doing great, sweetie.
Oh, no.
Well, it's not in that one. It's a 2. -1.
All right, I rolled 2 by accident.
And this wall's huge.
Huge, Yugi.
I mean, I could just smash through this. Say the word.
The word. You should do it.
Nah, wait. We don't know.
I got a dirty 20.
Theodore,
Hmm.
as you go to investigate this wall, You can feel the kind of magnetism that Arcana brings, that push-pull. The closer that you walk towards it, the more it almost feels like it's pushing back into your chest. You can begin to see strange symbols form in this reddish purple nature. These runes all look infernal in nature.
Oh, you know what? I have a once per long rest freebie casting of comprehend languages. So I'm gonna do that. So I could read these runes.
How long is that ritual? As long as it's in under an hour, I speed them.
Well, I have a freebie once without it being a ritual, just like a one-off.
Oh, you can just do it. Okay, cool.
So it's an action.
Just for you, so you know, in future reference, I try to speed up ritual spells as much as I can, as long as it's not something where it's like, you need to take 8 hours today. If it's within that hour window, we try to crush that out as like a short rest kind of deal. FYI.
This would be, it's from...
I was just questioning if I speak in front of, does that mean I can read it as well?
Yes, that means you can comprehend it, written and verbal.
How do I see my language? I'm pretty sure.
If you click on your character sheet, it's on, yeah.
Oh yeah, I can read that as well.
Ooh, Inferno. I took a piss
on
one.
the character sheet. Would it be under Tiefling?
It's okay. It's there. No. Don't worry about it.
It's there. Okay.
Keep get yourself locked in. As you guys both look up towards the runes, the first bit reads, awake.
Awake.
Then arise. And then on the end it says, or forever be fallen. Isaiah. You notice there is a small drop of blood from Kalthorr that begins to float from where you bit out in its own gravitational pull as it flows forward, and it sinks into the wall and it spreads like an ink blot, like Rorschach's mask, and
everybody get back. Get back.
Okay.
I'm taking a step forward.
Egrik gets behind him. I went back.
Kalthorr.
Hammer out.
A visage of you from the runes forms into the wall. And you see it as if it's a movie before your eyes. It reaches out and places its palm to the center of the stone wall. Its eyes, creepily like a painting that would trace back and forth within the room, locks eyes with you as it beckons for you to place your hand on it.
Theodore,
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Wait. I can do a thing.
That's if the DM allows it. Let me drop this chat so you can read it. She's able to create a door.
I could do that too. We can make all the doors.
I can make a bigger door.
Should we be
but
making
we'll
any
be
doors
silent
right
and
now?
not be seen. And then you don't have to touch anything.
I don't trust this, guys.
Okay.
I assume that's just flat out blood magic. Correct? A ritual of some sort?
Surface value, you've seen infernal and what certainly looks like blood magic. Now, to answer your
I don't
question,
like this.
you guys may duel. Use this spell, and what I will do is I will have it roll an advantage. You'll make a spell attack, Egrik. Theodore will make a spell attack. There'll be a DC set. You'll have advantage on it, and here's the cool part. If you succeed, only one of you has to mark the spell off. If you roll a nat 20, no spell slots used.
Okay. Egrik looks at Theodore as if this is something they've done before.
It's like, all right. Just so nobody has to touch stuff.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I'll fight it.
Oh, it makes sense.
Stop.
Kind of cute.
Kalthorr.
I don't doubt that. All right, so spell
Alright,
attack
so
rolls, you said, right?
And we each roll flat. Yes?
This is your spell attack.
Yeah. So we each roll flat, and that's considered advantage.
No! That's good thing you did it with advantage.
Are you okay?
Oh gosh.
It's your
As
spell attack.
Apparently not. No,
Touch your spell slot.
that's fine.
Theodore, as you
Yeah,
approach,
I'll mark mine off.
there is a visage. The left arm of this image of Kalthorr extends out from the concrete. It is covered as if his skin has been stripped to the fiber, completely crimson red. It ratchets and grabs around your throat at the same time you are casting. Egrik catching this spell just at the right time, to where that visage that has it wrapped around slowly turns to stone and then crumbles and falls. The face of Kalthorr in the wall that was looking at Kalthorr stops, turns, spins, looks towards you, Isaiah, and you see nothing but destitute as that infernal image fades, and so do the runes on the wall. Egrik, what kind of rune would represent you?
As somebody who doesn't know much about D&D runes, what do you mean?
If there is a particular deity that you put your trust in, if there's maybe multiple deities that you put your trust in, if it's something that may be tribal, it's more along the lines of, what does a mark look like from Egrik's magic? Could be creature bound, could be even just could be the colors of what it looks like.
It's a fun thing about Egrik, especially coming from what she had known, and the same thing that practically every goblin knows, is pretty evil. However, she shops around for her gods. Feels it out. It's like, you know, I'm gonna go to Sunday church with Lathander today. Maybe next week I'll try out Helm. And so with that, I think her own personal rune makes no sense to anybody else. But imagine child art that scribbles. Like, it's just like circles and circles and going through one another, almost as if it's like a vexed emote that you could decipher from, because it's so confusing.
As this alphabet soup, almost kind of wild magic in nature, begins to span across this stone wall, you can hear it begin to creak, move, and open up. And as it does, we'll take a short, quick 3-minute break while we're on this ad break. Everybody on the stream, if you have one, go ahead and hit it. Go use the restroom, refill your beverage. We'll be right back. 3 minutes. See you in a second.
3 minutes, not a second.
180
I should have
seconds.
just cast Pass Wall. Skip the check.
I wanted to hit myself. I was ready to fight myself there. I was just gonna...
Well, as soon as he gave that like dangerous mention of, you want to touch the door? I was like, I'm gonna have my friend touch the door? He didn't answer me with how deep this is, and there's no way this wall is over 5 feet deep.
I was hammering through it.
I mean, it could be.
I don't like that it's stared at Isaiah, though. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I'm like,
What does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
what does that mean? Yeah.
Poor Davik, he's just like, who am I with, guys? Who
Yeah,
are
man,
you?
out of the fucking frying pan into the oven here.
Yeah.
Blood runes of a bloody massive arm reaching out of the
Right?
wall.
I love Davik so much. I love that he's just our sweet anime protagonist.
Our sweet summer child.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I want to know more about his backstory too. What has he been through?
Agreed.
I literally, it's Deku at the start of My Hero. That's what's happening right now.
Like, how are you a level 10? What have you done?
Mm-hmm.
I
Punched
studied.
a lot of waterfalls. 10 years.
Have you ever seen The Last Airbender? I'm kind of like that. I was frozen for 100 years. And then I'm just
Yeah,
terrified.
right.
Oh, Davik.
Are you wearing a Pizza Planet shirt?
I sure am.
Oh, I love that we're such millennials because I'm wearing my Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I saw your shirt when, yeah.
What is going on with my camera?
You are a little blue.
Epic.
Yeah, you have
Oh,
like
wait, actually,
I saw the blue
On
shift.
stream,
I
you
get to
look
know what it
different.
was.
on stream you look
Don't
different.
know
Deactivate your
why.
camera and bring it back up.
Yeah.
Also,
in
I'm
Ping
looking
do that, or just
more
in
blue.
general do that?
No, in general.
Oh, in general, sure.
Or, well, actually, it depends. Are you using virtual cam?
No.
Oh, then yeah, in ping.
In Ping.
CB had it right.
Where's my Ping? There you go. Turn off camera. Better?
The music stopped.
Nope.
Nope.
Still got the blue through it. I would just turn off your camera and turn it back on like the actual physical camera.
Unless that messes up your stream.
What's weird is you look like you're blue, but you look fine in ping, but on stream it's got like streaky green and stuff through it.
Yeah.
What's
I
also
don't know where
weird
the streaks
is
are coming
Just the-
from.
the streaks are only on Baddie's side. I don't see it on RoBear's channel.
I see it on RoBear's.
I don't.
Oh, actually, I don't see it on RoBear's.
Yeah.
No, wait, hang on, let me refresh.
Looks like
Okay,
it just.
Yeah, no, I don't
got
see it
rid
on
of the
Roberts.
streaks, but it's still bluey.
It is only on Bad. That's weird.
Yeah,
Hello?
I'm like, what?
What is happening? What have you done to me?
It's because Snow left. You gotta be near your
I know.
dog.
My bestest buddy.
I love that her rune is child art.
I literally had an entire page of different runes up. I was about to send you, and you're like, "Nope, she's scribbling. We're good."
But I love that. I love a rune that can be personal. I was like, what is Isaiah's rune? I was thinking about that too.
Well, that's why I asked. I was like, do you need me to specify one that is in the world of D&D, or can I make one up? Just like I'm making up the fact that a goblin's a
Yeah.
cleric trying to shop around her different churches.
Technically,
True.
all runes are made up. They've just been solidified through time and history.
True.
I swear. Hey, wizards, can I solidify my child art rune for all goblin clerics out there
Yes.
doing their best?
Hell yeah.
Doing their best.
I didn't even give it a color. It's definitely rainbow.
I will be right
Just
back.
comes out rainbow.
I love this game.
I do too.
Even just what we just did today, I'm like, this is a good group.
I'm just so
Yeah,
glad that we
all
can
right.
play together. Like, this is a fun group.
We are bringing something very unique to it. I'm probably enjoying it.
I wonder if RoBear can refresh something on your side. Flawless.
Let me try this real quick.
Oh, wait, your color looks great.
Oh, yeah,
Got
fix.
warmer.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Did the
playing
streaks
around with it.
The streaks are still on Baddie's side, which is weird.
Yeah, not everyone's getting the streaks, which I do not understand. You would think it would be.
Is
a
it on
problem
your
for
side
everyone.
too? Actually, let me go to your
No.
as well.
Well, I don't have a preview because.
use
Oh, it's on
Yeah,
your
yeah.
side for me too.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on?
Flawless's camera is like giving streaks. Oh, actually, we're doubled on yours, Flawless. Your stream.
Double.
That
what do you
could
mean?
be what's happening. Oh, I just got an ad, so I
Oh,
can't show you. But I wonder if it's trying to pull from two sources. That's why it's getting wonky. I don't know how that.
It just
happened,
looks
though.
like it's the autofocus blurry for me.
Look at Flawless's stream, if you can. Also, RoBear, I saw somebody asked, is there a link for you if they want you as a DM for anything?
Yeah, you can contact me inside my Discord. Would be the
Cool.
best way, or my business email, which is listed on Twitter.
oh, did that fix it? I may have fixed it.
Oh, that's yeah. Well, I guess maybe I have it cut off to where it's. Oh yeah, that's crazy. I don't know what's going on yours.
Yeah. Thankfully, on your side, RoBear, he looks fine. But for some reason on the other streams, looks weird.
I'm a monster. Don't look at me.
We'll
you're-
figure that out here later.
The protagonist always has to go through something. It's
Yeah,
the
I'm
danger.
just vanilla protagonist. Nothing tragic at all.
I literally can't wait to know your backstory. And we're all just like, what? Our cinnamon bun is actually an orange roll? Which are actually better in my opinion, so.
All right. Everyone ready to dive back in?
Ready to go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. As you begin to fold the stone back, an opening as wide as the wall, it folds back into itself. This light pouring back into the chamber. You stare back and look as four hooded individuals extend their hands out over what looks like a summoning square left. Actually, in this case, looks like their right hand. I know, it's right. I forgot. I mirrored the other image on the other side. Their left hand's extended. Once again, stripped down, flayed to the flesh, blood dripping, concentrating on what is a body chained to the center. As you guys all notice that Father Samuel is hanging in the center.
No.
Clack, clack.
Wait,
Just looks at Kalthorr.
We were just talking to that guy. Guys, I don't know what we're doing, but we need to do it now.
We should
Is there
stop
anything else
this.
in the room?
So were we quiet because I made a door and not smashed through?
They have paid no attention to you whatsoever as the inaudible
rude.
whispers continue. Only Father Samuel raising his head up to look at the rest of you. I'm so sorry.
Is he in distress? Like they're doing something to him? Or is he a part of this?
He is bound in the center of this summoning circle by ethereal chain that resembles this reddish purple flame that you continued to see. Slowly but surely, you begin to see another shadow walk around the pillar. And it's Father Samuel.
Wait a minute.
I think you've spoken enough for both of us, my brother. And he slits Father Samuel's throat.
Clack,
I think
clack.
we're thirsty.
Gerard!
Yeah, let's go.
Davik runs in without.
He was saying the fucking name.
Shooting immediately.
In the blood.
Seeing that, Davik would just run straight
Oh
to
no,
whoever.
it took his voice.
Okay. Mechanically, are you guys you're just rushing in? This is it? This is what you want to do?
Dude just got
I'm igniting the hammer and throwing the whole
person-
ball.
yeah.
Yeah, the first whoever did that act of violence, that's who Davik is beelining towards.
Okay, then we will roll initiative as it drops. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no way just letting this happen.
Okay. The first thing that you see as this initiative rolls around, Father Samuel, the assailant, his visage drops into one of the cloaked individuals.
I'm not a murder hobo, but you can't slit somebody's neck in front of me.
Yeah, just who I am as Davik would not let that just go down.
They simply put out their arms and fall back into this dimension door. Now, I want you all to roll right now just flat D20s.
Also, I want to clarify, Egrik would have picked up her gloves.
Yes.
Also, Snow knows once he drops off the sorcerer to come back. As I don't, how long that would take. That's up to you. But just he knows to come back ASAP.
100%.
Ugh, what are these rolls?
Kalthorr with an 18. When that door opens up, you see similar architecture to the mausoleum as they fall back into it. Wherever they have dimension doored, it is somewhere else inside the mausoleum. All right.
Are all four of them or just the one? Or sorry, all five of them or just
the one named Gerard.
Yeah.
They are gone.
He's still in the mausoleum. Finish them. And I'm just gonna hurl that fucking hammer.
All right, we are going to roll initiative.
Motherfucker.
My God.
All right, everyone is going to be on this line right here.
Yep.
To start, you can move yourself anywhere you would like along this back line.
I'm good.
All right.
Woo.
I'm mad.
Net 20.
I'm mad.
2.
Hey, let's go.
Why'd you break the chain, Ted?
It was so close though. It was almost there.
Yes, I'm having a hard time today.
Where's my? There it is.
You are. Well, you got a 20 through RoBear.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
We're angry.
Whoa.
3 nat 20s. Oh man.
Oh, we
That's
are
crazy.
angry.
Just need a little bit of anger up in here. That's all.
That's so cool.
Throw me, Kalthorr. Bombs away.
And then there's Ted. Theo in the back. Theo Ted.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, Remy's not doing so hot either. Let's be real.
That's also
I love
fair.
how chill
Yeah.
Theodore is. He's just always just, eh.
I haven't rolled for anything yet.
What the
Oh, you
sound
haven't
for
rolled.
the
Sorry. I thought you-
Listen,
Oh. That ain't
It's not bad though.
That ain't bad.
We all get to go before the, or they haven't rolled yet either, have they?
No, they're about to group roll.
they haven't rolled yet.
Also, RoBear, is it your
Everybody
table
before
where we
me.
can choose where we want to go if we get a 20?
Yes, if you roll a nat 20, you can choose where you want to go in the initiative order. And you can also hand it off to someone else if you want to swap with someone. That is if they don't roll a natural 1.
Oof.
Love that.
Let's go.
Whoa!
Vecna
Slay.
cultist.
Who that?
What the heck is a Vecna?
I didn't feel like the need to really have to change the name. I hope it doesn't break your immersion.
We wouldn't know that, yeah.
I mean, they haven't said their names at all, so we don't know that at all. Yeah.
We don't know it.
With my nat 20, because I would not go first or second, I would like her third, but I would also like to switch with Ted's character. Because I'm a healer, and I don't need to be near the beginning.
All right.
Fair.
So, yeah, put Theodore third for me, please. If you are okay with that.
I'm totally okay with that.
Perfect.
All right.
I was like, I want some damage done somewhere so I can at least use heal.
25. Right.
Kalthorr, you know I'm typically quick and fast and ready to go. Do you want Kalthorr to go before Isaiah?
I mean, that I think both of us immediately reacted. You gunned, I screamed, and was ready to throw a hammer. So, 1 and 2, we're good.
Okay,
It doesn't. I think it's interchangeable.
fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Before combat starts, layer action.
Oh,
Before?
As the blood from Father Samuel runs down and pools around this collection area from the pyramid like structure that he was ethereally chained to, you see the fires ignite in all 4 corners. And then there's just this line of what almost looks like toxic incense that just and ignites all at once in a cloud that fills this entire room. And the cloud is only visible for me for some reason. Let's see if I move it
I
around.
think I can see it.
okay.
Oh, there it
I don't see
is.
anything. I don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
I know has no cloud.
I see it like it's like a circle, right? It's like the size of that circle.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that again.
Oh, there we go. See that?
There we go.
And we'll do this, and then we'll do this. Where is? There we go.
Yo, we killed those initiative rolls, man.
Yeah, that was gnarly.
That was great.
Won't be the only thing we kill.
Oh, that's cool.
That's sick. Okay.
That looks like somebody fighting.
Is there any way to lower the opacity so we can still see the creatures?
You hover your mouse over it, and it goes away, and it goes to just that gridded
That's
fade.
cool.
That's dope.
Yeah, you get to. I'll light the color just a little bit, so it's a little bit easier to see there.
I appreciate it. That's cool, though. Thank you. Okay.
The cultists are all obscured inside of this toxic cloud. Isaiah, it is your turn.
Are they heavily obscured? Or lightly obscured?
Heavily obscured.
Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. Okay. I guess that's the other question. Does this cloud, this fog, whatever it is, does discoloration hint that it's a little? You get in there, there could be some problems for you, or is it just?
It looks very toxic.
Gotcha. Okay, that's rough. That's great, but that's rough. Then what I'm going to do is test the theory. Where am I at? I'm going to slowly approach. I'm going to get right inside the edge of it.
Do you want to roll a perception check?
Sure. But I'm also willingly going inside of it. As a note, I don't have to breathe, but I need to see if that's also going to still be an issue for other things, if it's going to still hurt me. So he can give some information. 17?
Oh, no. Well, maybe.
You look and you're close enough to see that the robe has fallen to the ground in just a bloody, ichorish mass. And you just see, in particular, one large claw of a ghastly hand.
Oh, gosh. And the telepathic bond, or whatever we have, there's more inside of here. Be careful. Am I getting hurt by standing inside of this?
I'm letting you stand just on the edge without getting a piece. Do you want to dip the finger in?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he needs to he wants to test it for them. He's the most likely to be somewhat okay from something like this. So he's willing to like kind of just test the waters before,
right.
Our big old giant boy runs in and
DC
gets demolished.
Or Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Great. I can just push the button. Oof. I'm going to use. I'm gonna use a D8.
Doesn't it say a DC 10?
If you open up and you read those messages, I don't use those. That's just verbiage. So if you want, like, I always have cards collapsed, but some people don't. It has them open.
Yeah, mine's automatically open. Noted.
Never mind. 14.
There is an overpowering stench that fills your nostrils. It is a strong sense of death. You are poisoned. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
He just kind of blocks his nose naturally because, again, doesn't need to breathe. He's still effective, of course, but in the bond as well. And it's going to poison you. Be careful. With that still, I'm going to stay where I am and attempt to, if I can see the big thing, I still attempt to shoot it.
Since you've gotten up here and you've seen the claw, well, poisoned, you're already disadvantaged. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine for disadvantage. That is a boom. At disadvantage is a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Great. There is again that kind of black smoke that kind of emanates from it. I'm going to make this a slow shot. They need to make a saving throw as I do damage.
And just mechanically, so you know, that is the same person. They're gone. Whatever they have triggered in this has turned them into a ghast.
Gotcha. God, that makes more sense. All right. He would have clarified that.
All right, slow shot coming in.
Yep.
Yes.
Hell yeah. So it's DC. Sorry, DC. AC is slashed by 2. And Dex saving throws are slashed. It can't use reactions. You can only use an action or bonus action. Can't make more than 1 attack on a turn.
It is slowed for an entire round up until CB's next turn.
Great. And that is 14 points of damage.
All right. Here we go. 14 points of damage, all applies.
Oh, yes. Thank God. All right. Sorry for going slow. I just want to make sure. All right. The second attack at disadvantage is a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Great. Then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to apply a bunch of things really quickly. I'm going to apply a D6 from my blood boon, and I'm going to apply the 3 from the bite that I took from Kalthorr. So 9 extra damage. So 25 in total.
All right, and that is all piercing, correct?
That is all piercing.
Another 25 points of damage to the ghast.
I don't get sneak on that, and that's fine. I'm going to get out of that and come over. Wait. That was 20, 25, 30, 35. That's what I'm going to do.
Kalthorr, your turn.
Okay, so hearing this call out about poison.
Oh, I'm on
Egrik!
some saving throw for myself.
Can you do anything here?
Right there with you, buddy.
And if RoBear, you'll allow it as a reaction, if she could just immediately reach out and touch Kalthorr and use protect from poison.
Yes.
Lovely.
Do you mind if I jump in potentially too? I know I'm next in the order, but I was going to cast a thing on Kalthorr. Protection for poison notwithstanding, but it would be beneficial if I do it on before he goes, if that's cool. Since I'm just right
you
after.
Can react you can use your reaction anytime that you want to. So yes.
Cool. I'm gonna cast haste then on Kalthorr. So I'm gonna do that.
And you feel where Egrik touches the usual. It's warm, it's familiar, and it's just like an all-encapsulating around the specific spot that she's touching, as it feels like something is seeping into your skin, like a nice, lovely lather of a moisturizer. And now you are protected.
A D10, D6, and a D, and I down.
I would have done it on Isaiah, but he's poisoned, so I'm gonna give it to the Barbarian.
Don't worry
Let him
about
go
it.
first.
I took the brunt from it. There you go. You're welcome.
Just to note, Egrik, when you do this protection from poison, the 2 vials that you have emanate and glow as they represent the same color, indicating to you that whatever is in those vials is the same thing that is emanating from the center of this room.
So it has a harmful effect, yes?
It's the same poison.
Put that in the evidence bag.
Oh, she had it.
Yeah.
All right, I mean, haste I'm charging square into this giant ghoul. Well, I'm going to stop 5 short as my hammer. I'm actually going to erupt the hammer in lightning. So shocks, sparks. You see Kalthorr's veins as he's growing larger in size, almost like cracks of lightning shooting through his skin, and I'm just swinging for the fences.
Nice.
Elemental Cleaver, and of course, Reckless.
Okay, I just want to give everybody a point of order. At the very beginning, everybody can burn their reaction right when we get into combat for something. So that's like, if you didn't have mage armor on, the protection from poison, the haste, that can all happen right here at the very beginning. Once we then go into the round, you're subjected to normal reactionary rules, just to make sure they're like, oh my God, they can just use whatever they want as a reaction all the time. This is my ability. When you go into battle, it's like Colossus putting his armor on. You're able to do something in prep to help speed us up and not be so sluggish when we get in wasting turns.
Makes perfect sense.
Appreciate it.
Got it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Kalthorr, you're going in?
Yeah. Swinging just this, my hammer now almost looking like one of those, like a Tesla coil shocks coming off of it. And he's dropping it down on top of this ghoul with a reckless attack.
Even though you're protected, you still smell the death that is inside here. Now, once you walk in, your eyes still sting as it's getting adjusted to everything. This ghast that has been kind of peered out, you do not have disadvantage on it. You're good to swing how you're swinging, but you do not see what's in the rest of this miss.
Yeah,
FYI.
absolutely.
Got it.
Yep.
24 hits.
Okay, and then we'll go.
It's music.
For 33 points of damage on the first one.
Oh, as that all applies, as you slam into the center mass of this thing, immediately a reaction, claws extend out and try to rake across your chest.
No, it doesn't. It's slow. It has no reactions.
That is correct. It does not. It tries. You can see it in slow motion, but you're far too quick for it.
Oh, I'm hasted. I'm ready. It's second attack.
Oh. Hey.
Get him, big guy.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Good old Pyre Maul.
The Thunder Maul today.
Ooh, we do need to, let's see here. I need to hop in there and do one thing quick to your character sheet. So it separates your type of damage for later. This is all gonna apply.
Oh, no, it's all lightning. It's all lightning right now.
Which is okay right now.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But for a future, for anything else, we definitely want to be clear on what is what. But yes.
Oh no, it is separated. So the regular Pyre Maul when I'm not raging is fire and bludgeoning, which I fixed.
That's
but
right.
When I rage, I elemental cleave.
Elemental Cleaver, you just get to turn all of it. God, that is so good. People are People are sleeping on that.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, it's just all lightning. It's so fucking cool right now. So yeah, I separated the attack out from regular, fire, and lightning.
Perfect.
I didn't do any of the other ones because they don't matter.
All 60 points apply as you just rock this thing.
Being hasted, do I have another attack?
One attack.
You have a let's see here. You just did 2, right?
Yeah, I did my regular attack and extra attack. My regular 2.
And haste, you get an immediate additional action, so 2 more swings. Yes.
Is this one right in front of me still?
Use one attack with haste unless you changed it for you.
Yeah, it's just one attack.
That's fine.
And then imagine using an extra attack card.
I mean, it's there.
I'm swinging. I want this ghoul gone.
Yeah, we have extra attacks. You basically can go again.
Got a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But you only get one, so use it wisely.
Another lightning strike as it sounds like a hurricane in a thunderstorm just crashing through, and here's this hammer just connects.
DTD.
Yes. Whoa.
That final flash as the hammer connects straight through it down to the concrete, exploding with lightning. Just parts ghoul everywhere.
Let's go. Now we had
with haste, do I have? Oh, I do have extra. My movement is doubled.
We had a request because I
2 AC.
tend to like to clean up my board. There were some folks that wanted to see the representation of dead monsters on the board, so I will honor that for you folks. They will be covered in a non-pulsing red. It's going to be hard to see underneath this, but that monster is gone because I can't put like a cross through it or a big X or anything. If you click on that monster, you will see in the top right hand corner that it's dead.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That works.
All right, then I'm just as I run straight in, I'm going right after the one straight ahead of me. At least where I saw the last cloaked figure. I know I can't see where they're going now or if anything's changed, but with the 50 meters I have, or 50 feet with my hasted movement.
50 meters.
I know, 50 feet.
Just picturing that.
And do I see any, I don't know if I need to make a perception check as I run forward towards where I saw this last cloaked figure.
Yeah, you run in here. I want you to roll a 1d4.
Ooh, okay.
Don't do the shifting.
All right. You slam into the chest of this ghoul. It will use its reaction since you slam into it. You just see its head lock in as it goes to bite into your clavicle.
Take a chunk. Everyone's biting today.
I have good bites, okay?
22 hits.
Yeah.
DC 20 Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
I don't have advantage on cons. I think just Dex.
Oof.
That +2 to AC from haste didn't help you at all, did it?
It brought me to 22. He literally got hit my AC. Yeah. Close. Do I have anything to help with con?
Oh, wait, do you have +2 AC to haste because of haste?
Yeah, it's already added.
It's on there.
Yeah, my AC is normally 20, so he still got. All right, whatever. Con 21.
Nice.
21, you save. Your haste would have been lost as your body would have slipped into lethargy. You will take 42 points of damage.
Halved. Correct.
21 piercing, you'll take the 21 acid.
Okay. Oh, acid. So
Oof. Spicy.
how do I? So sorry, I take 21 acid and I half the pure. Okay, I got it.
Let's see here. Are you raging currently?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You should, I think, just hit the. Let me dummy this real quick and hit the 1. Yeah, it'll naturally half it for you. And then, yeah, you can just hit the 1 on both of it. So I did it. There you go. You are 30.
I see. I opened the damage section and I see it now. Yep.
Then you got it piecemeal. Yep.
Perfect. In that case, I'm going to burn an extra attack. Or an extra strike, I think they called it.
Got it.
Extra strike, yeah.
We got 6 of them.
All right, that is yours. Boom.
Oh, you rolled him with advantage when he attacked me, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm reckless. This is all reckless, so they have advantage on me. Ooh, only 20?
20 will hit.
That was so close. It's like the one's just getting at it.
I know. Is the extra attack action only the 1 swing, or is it a full extra
Just
attack?
1. Yep.
All right, perfect. Then there it is. Yeah. As this one takes a swipe at me, and I'm just gonna immediately swing right back at it, and that'll be my turn.
All right.
Tank doing tank things.
Tank doing tank.
And this whole time, I'm just yelling and screaming and hoping to kind of draw their attention towards me. Yeah, just raging.
What's
Hopefully
everybody else? What you notice is you can clearly see Kalthorr as the toxicity forms around his body. So you literally see him in this visage around him as it's Egrik's energy just protecting him in a halo. You guys all see that gas bite in and the blood spurt and squirt and go everywhere.
All right. Yeah, that's what I got.
Theodore, sitting sideways. What would you like to do?
Wait, why are you sideways?
This poison situation, is it a magical thing? Like a dispel magic might work, or?
You can certainly find out.
Is that by casting dispel magic?
Mm-hmm.
Then, well, what the hell? Let's do it. Spell magic on the poison. See what happens.
All right. Regardless of what level you're casting this at, you're going to roll your spell attack. What level are you going to cast it at?
I'll just stick with the 3.
Okay, straight up third level. Okay, go ahead and roll your spell attack. The DC is set from Jarot's blood magic.
Oh, great. Well, we've had a stellar time of it so far tonight. So here we go.
Okay.
Nice.
DC 24.
Whoa!
How do you want this to look?
Okay. I would like to, so since obviously all the magic themed with orange, but there's also this geomancy thing, so I would like basically, I guess, dust kind of to come through and just swirl up in like a little dust devil and just away all this green smoke.
Dick.
The blood magic drops. As you can see, whatever this monolith is in the center of the room, it absorbs all of the blood just like the wall did, and there's no more left inside of its vessel. Let's go.
Since the dispel magic's gone, am I still poisoned or no?
Where are you at right now? You're right on the cusp of it. With a 24, let's go. I'm down for it.
Bad.
So he's no longer poisoned.
Doing better.
Thanks, T.
Good job, Theo.
I'm gonna back up a little. Well, actually, I'm right at the edge. I'll stay where I'm at, and then I'm good.
Remy's turn. Let's go ahead and buff our boy one more time.
Yeah.
The further we go, the more grigri we get. Spirits, I call to you. Help, my friends. As I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians on Kalthorr.
Let's go.
All right, I guess I won't.
We need all the spirits we can get.
Can it stack?
I don't see why not. It's never been done before. Inside my games, why not? 2 different magic sources.
You're just making bigger versions of me next to me.
I'll do that later. I'll do that. Oh, God, I forgot about.
There was a lot of ooze.
That was a lot of ooze. I like that. That's
Bang,
good.
wall, bing, bang.
Yeah, I was looking. I was like,
bad ooze.
spell slots. Where's that actual spell hanging out here? Oh, I got to drag and drop it. There you go, Mr. Guardians. All right, awesome.
Those
3rd level
ooze or
spell.
DMs?
And yeah, let's place that bad boy on this. Oh God, you're massive. We love that.
So cool.
Yeah, he is.
It gets better. It gets way better. And hey, big guy, you do your thing up there, man. I'm gonna stay here over in the back, And I'm going to stay against the back of this wall. Hardcore.
He's so Cajun.
Does anybody know what Mr. Remy just said?
I do.
Maniacal giant laugh.
All right, Davik, it is your turn.
Nice.
Has Snow made it back to you?
No, Snow is not back yet.
And quick question: these other two, have they turned to gas yet too? Or are they still small?
Yes, you will see them in gassed form. You were correct. I will pull that up.
Help us know where to go.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate it.
Ooh, the chanting in this song.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good song.
All right. So, Davik. Oh, you're making them ghouls?
Yes, they're right next to where those cultists are, by the way.
Guys are?
FYI.
Okay. So, Davik in his now third fight since meeting this group. Just kind of
welcome to adventuring.
Just kind of pops up on his tippy toes in his normal bouncing fighting formation. Right arm in a sling, left arm up at the ready. Runs up to this one. And at this ghoul, just like, that wasn't cool, man. And just unarmed strike, but gonna go for a stunning strike.
Ooh.
Stunning strike.
God?
Free effects.
Which one are you?
DC 17 con save. Wait, should I roll? I should roll my hit first, right?
Gotta hit him first.
Gotta hit him first.
Oh my God.
You good?
Yo, can we keep the new guy?
Damage.
And yes,
damage.
Better than that paladin.
these are not very rare or legendary creatures, so stunning strike works just as normal. All right.
Actually, it is a stunning strike. Well, I don't know if I can combine this.
You ask me, I'll tell you.
So my Fangs of the Frost Wolf. It says as in a, it's as as an attack action. But isn't stunning strike also?
It's your fist. So you got to use your fist to stunning strike. That one's a separate deal. So this was just a regular punch. You with me?
So yeah, I'll just go for the. Wait, doesn't Fangs work the same way as the Fire Snake does, where I can do it with my unarmed?
You can, but this requires you to hit with your fist to make the stunning strike.
Got it.
All right.
Got it.
All right, here we go. Here's the con save.
So I did hit. Con save.
Failure. They are stunned.
Okay, so that one is stunned.
Go.
And Davik will be just say to that one, "Hey, chill out here," and then run up to this next one and go for the same thing on this guy.
Let's go. Good work.
So we're gonna roll. This is my second. I think 20 hits. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 20 hits.
Damage 17. And then he's gonna do. Can I do it more than once? Stunning strike.
You can do it as many times as you have key points.
We're gonna stun this guy too.
And 17 hits. Nat 20.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be an 8.
As you swing to go in for a stunning strike, it grabs your hand, palms, and then swings back around with one of their claws.
Oh, he gets to hit me. Oh,
27's gonna hit. DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
Oh my god.
Whew.
Let's go.
Saves. You will not be poisoned. You take 26 slashing, 16 necrotic.
Oof. So just reeling from the, not cool. He's going to focus in on this guy, flurry of blows.
Let's go.
12 to hit. Wait,
You want to use
that
inspo?
can't be right. That can't be right.
You rolled a
Oh,
3.
Flurry
You rolled a
Blows
3.
doesn't add in your benefits last time, remember?
Oh yeah, flurry's not. So just do your regular strikes. Make a note
Okay.
on a side on your notepad or somewhere else, so that I know to do that
So you can
post session.
fix it,
Yes.
Flurry of blows. But I can still hit it to have it use the key point, right?
Yeah. Here's the cool news. With your stuff, you would hit it. It doesn't have a high AC. It's AC. Actually, no. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and reroll that. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. 21. You hit.
All right. Yeah, this is just straight up just barrage of fist. So 14 damage, and then that hits as well. 19 on that one. So yeah, he just, after taking that hit, he just reels and then kind of bounces back forward, jumps up, just double kicks this ghoul to the face, looks back at Isaiah. Hey, I softened him up for you.
Appreciate it. You can see me aiming my gun at both of the ones you hit.
And that'll end my turn.
Nice.
All right. Egrik, it is your turn.
Go, Egrik, go.
Yeah. Remy, you had the right idea. And she would also cast. Oh, no, actually, I will not. Because that will end my concentration. Actually, there's no more poison.
No.
Hey, you cool if you're not protected anymore?
I'm maniacally laughing. I'm just swinging a hammer.
I'll take it as a yes, big guy.
I will make a note. You don't have to burn concentration for that inside my game.
Oh, wait, no, it's giving me concentration for Aura of Life.
Oh yeah, your auras drop. You can go ahead and
Yeah.
drop those.
Hollow. Alright, here you go.
Oh, do I have to decrease my health from that attack, huh? So what was it, 20? How
You
much damage
highlight
did it
your token and then you click the little 1 button by the damage.
It was 42.
Highlight my token and click the 1 button by the damage.
That's cool. Do we have an extra attack card?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, but I made
We
the
have
save.
5.
I should have. It shouldn't be that much.
No, that's the damage. The save is on being poisoned.
Oh,
It is not a half
dang,
damage
okay.
save.
Gotcha.
Egrik,
Gotcha,
what
gotcha.
color do you want your spirits to look like?
Green.
Got it.
You using that extra strike?
Yes, please.
All right, that is yours. Boom. This check mark system is so good.
Yeah, this is great.
I immediately copied it and put it on all the other files. You're
Good.
you're a hero, CB.
I'm like, it's just no.
Yo, look at them! Look at this. We got purple ones. You got little. Oh
That's
my!
cool.
That's so cool.
That's really cool.
Whoa, they're dancing.
All right, I'm doing it too. No.
Another one. You're just getting soul over here.
I don't got that.
So this has a big red, this is partnered content. But it's up to your DM. Could I perchance maybe use this? Because this
What
is
is-
fun.
Oh, this will be like a Drakenheim thing. Choose a creature you can see within range. Target must succeed a Constitution saving throw or be afflicted with excruciating spasms. A creature affected in this way has its speed halved. rolls attacks with disadvantage until the end of its turns. Yeah, this is cool as hell. Do it.
That's really cool.
We love third-party content on D&D Beyond.
It's so good.
We want all of it.
All of it.
All right, running a little bit closer.
Definitely.
If they just put all of DM's Guild the best of, I will lose my absolute shit.
Egrik is going to be targeting the one top left, and
Awesome, and it
although
is
I'm
not
better
touch.
Goblin now, I still got more Goblin in me. She wants to inflict pain and have them con save.
All right, con save coming up. And I don't believe they have anything crazy with that. Let's go. Let's see it. Yo!
Nice.
Nice.
Let's
That's great. Now
go.
he doesn't have advantage on me. Huge.
Huge.
And he's next.
So it's pretty much. Oh, I just did it again. I'm sorry.
Double pain.
Double the pain. Yeah. So this is pretty much. It is. Disadvantage. So it's like poison and slow, like together.
That's fucking
We call
cool.
it flow.
Well,
I take 3 psychic damage
Or
from that.
Slozen.
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 Well, I like Slozen.
Poison.
Okay, awesome. We love it. We love it. So,
Slozen is better. I like Slozen.
Get
yeah,
poisoned.
I'm going
This is when he
to.
becomes icky.
I'm just gonna, for the sake of brevity, I'm just gonna put poisoned and slow on it. I'm gonna up the spell. I'm gonna let it, since if it's going to slow, I'm gonna lower its AC. It just makes sense because that's what the spell does. So its AC is gonna go down 2 as well.
Love that.
And
Poisoned.
it
I
has,
love RoBear E.
it makes sense, yo. All right, slowed and poisoned for a turn.
So this one is stunned, this one's sloizened, and this one's fine.
Yes.
Correct.
Poisoned.
Canon term. Put it in the
It's canon
dictionary.
now. Get sloidened.
Put it in the handbook.
It's
I
actually
mean, it's
part of
funny.
Vecna
It's
Evil
like
Ruin.
get racked is what it is, but no.
Get racked. Rack City.
Rack City bitch. Rack City bitch.
All right. Yeah. So this is our. Let's see here. Which one is this? Yep, this is our Sloizened one. And it's, oh god, immediately double Spirit Guardian damage. I'm just gonna let you.
Nasty.
I'm gonna let you roll twice for it, Egrik. Give us that damage. Oh, I gotta make the wisdom saving throw first. We're just gonna do this with disadvantage.
What am I doing? I don't have anything to push.
It's over in the roll log. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. I can do it.
Okay.
All right,
You
here's
can do it.
one set. Oh my god.
Jesus.
That's from 140. I
can't-
forgot. It
wait, where
doubles.
is it?
What it does, it allows you to choose between the radiant or the necrotic side. I'm assuming you want to choose radiant on this one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's going to be 19 points, and we're just going to double that. We're going to just double the damage.
Nice.
Whoo, let's go.
She's laughing maniacally. Just gives her so much
We
joy.
both are.
Then we look at each other. It's like,
38 points.
We've done this before.
That's what I'm talking about, Petit Egrik. All right. And yeah, they're gonna swing at you with disadvantage, Kalthorr.
No, straight roll. Because they have advantage on me because I attack recklessly.
Oh, reckless.
Yep. So they get straight rolls.
This is one of those combinations where it's like double Spirit Guardians, reckless, but they are also sloizened. So I'm gonna go ahead, even though they're reckless, they're gonna go down with disadvantage because they're
I'm
just
cool with it.
They're getting F'd in the A, dude. hard.
And you get poisoned. Oh!
As it swings and it just misses brutally. Give us a
Still
reaction. Reaction attack, Kalthorr.
Oh, so close.
And that's a crit, baby.
That's a crit, right?
Let's go.
You crit on a 19?
Yep.
Yo, Dippy.
Jesus.
Let's go.
Badass.
I am the lightning.
Yeah, you are, baby.
61 points as this thing is absolutely
I like
bloodied.
Another thunder strike. Fucking.
Mr. Kalthorr is so cool.
I am hasted. I am raging giant. I have double spirit guardians. I'm Himothy.
Oh man, this thing is not doing good.
That's good though for us. Also, Flawless, I will lose it if you say Miss Egrik.
Yeah, that's the end of the Mr. Sloisened.
We dead?
All right, next gassed up. Quick little 3-minute stretch break. Get up, refill your beverage.
Roger.
Done.
I'm gonna fill my water up. I'll be right back.
Nice.
This is so fun.
I think one of my favorite things is that both Isaiah and Kalthorr are glass cannons, but Kalthorr is such a gladiator, like, feel me rage, watch me grow, and then Isaiah's in the back like, I'm just gonna shoot and be done with this shit. I love it. I love the juxtaposition. It makes me happy.
I love that you're also both so hard-headed that you're willing to just run into poison. But because one of you figured it out, I was able to help the other.
It was a calculated thing. It said, right now, I'm the most dead of this group. Let me see if this is going to be a problem for you.
You're dead?
What?
You're looking a little pale.
Looking a little pale.
A little anemic, even. Are you okay?
Actually, making his hero forge was one of my favorite things to do before because, like, black people can be vampires and pale without taking away their color. So I tried to make sure it was very specific.
You looked so good, too. You look so cool.
It is such a good hero forge.
And also, both of y'all are... Why are you both ashen? What the heck? There's something about this that makes you tougher. I picked the wrong skin tone. Green.
Then we got our old man just doing old man things.
Well, you know.
How old is Theodore?
Well, he's like 38. He's not that old.
He's not that
He's
old.
just seen a lot.
He isn't old. He's still old man.
I think Kalthorr is probably the oldest one here.
False.
I was going to guess probably Isaiah.
How old is
Kalthorr, I think, is 54. Let's see. Where's my
probably
D&D
around the
on?
same age, actually.
Because he was like,
I don't know,
I'm not
but
gonna make him super old, but he's old.
I'm assuming Davik's like 18, right? Like imagines he's around like that age.
Watch, he's
right?
like 80. Wow, guys, I just never lost my voice. When you hear him sigh, sighing real loudly though. You know, like a real old man.
Seum, are you good on time?
I was actually just writing in our party chat, but I guess I can say here. Yeah, I got like 10 minutes until I need to run. That doesn't mean y'all have to stop. I'm gonna tell RoBear what to do for Egrik, and then have y'all up on my car Bluetooth.
You got it.
And listen and be like, yeah.
Right, you won't be here for me to call you Mr. Egrik.
Do it quick.
Yeah, do it now. Kill him.
All right.
I'll save it.
Let's see here.
Oh,
This
thank you. I appreciate it. Can't wait to RP.
The one ghast that does not have status effects on it is going to go harden the paint on Davik. They're going to swing their claws. No longer in the special, so it's just going to be a straight up. Ooh. 24 to hit. DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, woo. I'm glad the other ones have been failing.
Owie.
You're not lucky.
You need to get back, fam.
You know that we have things called
We got some rerolls, but I don't know if you can get up to it. What's
Well, if it's a saving throw, do we have
fail?
Indomitable?
Yes, he can use an Indomitable card to reroll since it's not a 1.
I would say yes.
This is to avoid poison.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
so I take the damage.
Oh,
Unless
hey,
you reroll.
hey. You are resistant naturally to poison on your character
I know, I
sheet.
was gonna
You need
say.
to go ahead and roll, make an advantage roll. Take your mouse, hover over that 9 you just rolled, go to the right, you'll see some up arrows. Just click it.
Sir. I am
Oh
not
shit!
resistant.
You're a 10th level monk. Are you immune? You're immune to poison.
Oh my god, he's immune to poison. Let's go. Let's not even bother making the roll.
I was actually
Davik over here being silent. Yeah, you touch it.
So
Sit over here.
Oh.
This is reverse hazing for the coffin.
yeah. So as I take this hit, like and then I feel the poison start to come on, Davik will just kind of like, glow one of his glyphs on his tattoo. My body is a temple, my mind is a fortress. And just you see the poison try to take effect and it just dissipates.
Let's go.
Body's a fortress.
All right. And your fortress takes 21 slashing and 23 necrotic.
Not cool, bro. Not cool, bro.
You do not have to worry about rolling for stench because you're immune to the poison.
Because you already smell.
And it's gonna go for that bite. Oh no!
Wait, hang on. How far away is this thing from me? Probably too far. 70
it's
feet.
nat 20.
Yeah, too far.
Oh. Am I dead?
You might be.
probably down. at
Yeah.
least.
Oh my gosh.
God.
78 points. You have 44 hit points currently. Davik. You go unconscious as the last thing that you see is this ghoul biting into your neck, ripping and tearing the flesh away. The last thing that you smell is the sizzle of the acid that begins to pour across the rest of your body.
Just like Sir Timothy the Paladin.
I was gonna say, just like the paladin.
What are the
We can't
last
keep getting away with this.
What are the last moments that run through your head before you go unconscious?
Just after that first hit, I felt my arm starting to ignite, and I kept it at bay, saying, "No, I can handle this." And then as I dissipated the poison, I see this other claw. And just before everything goes dark, I just think of Snow and my new friends and my long lost mentor and my second mother, and I feel like I've just let everyone down. As I try to block but mess up the timing, just like they taught me, I still can't get it quite right, and I take the hit.
Somewhere further in the mausoleum, Snow running as fast as they possibly can. You can see from their perspective, it's their eyes as they run up the ramp out of the mausoleum, and they stop. And snow just freezes. And just a small whimper as they let Sarsiel off. And as she goes to thank Snow, just getting down, actually she doesn't have to get on a knee because he's so big, pressing her forehead to his. The moment that she releases, Snow makes a beeline back into the mausoleum as fast as they can run. And as your body drops to the ground, everyone else, you can see the acid is rapidly racking through his body. He has one round before you're looking at a spell higher than a common heal to get back from where he is bitten. It is rapidly going across vital organs and through. He has one round to survive. A singular heal will not fix him. There will have to be a roll made even on the heal to continue bringing him up and out of this state. As he drops to the ground, infernal chains pull and bind him toward the monolith. As his blood begins to pour down in, and you begin to see runes flash in odd places all over the room. The ghast does not pay any attention as it drops and continues running forward to the next person, which is Isaiah. Isaiah, it is your turn.
Immediately, you can see as Davik dropped to the ground, there was a freeze. I think it's probably shared amongst those who are still here. Just for a moment, a flash in his head, and because of the telepathic bond, he probably is thinking about our paladin friend,
Sir Timothy.
Sir Timothy.
Mm-hmm.
But as this thing screams, as this thing rushes towards Isaiah, get away from him! I immediately wrap myself in almost like bat-like, cloak-like shadows as I, not misty step, but I teleport directly next to him. And as I turn back around, my gun is cocked directly at this ghoul, ghast. I'm gonna use a Deadeye shot, give this advantage. Immediately trying to shoot this thing. Does an 18 hit?
18 is the AC.
Great. Because I had advantage, did it account for? It did account for that. Because I have advantage, I'm gonna give this sneak attack. 26 damage in total. That's the first attack. Second attack, another Deadeye.
And which one is this again? This one right here?
The one that tried to run at me. Yes.
Yeah, okay, got you. All right, 20 points from Starfire, another 6 from Sneak Attack.
Second attack, another Deadeye shot. See, I'm just laying into him now. That is gross. I'm going to use I'm going to use I'm going to use a luck and reroll that. And with luck, I get to re-roll it completely, correct?
You bet. Full roll.
Yeah. What the hell?
Hit it with the inspo.
I am using it.
Oh god.
Right.
Yeah.
It brings it up to an 18. That's all that matters.
God.
All that matters. Oh gosh.
It's true.
That is 27 points of damage.
All right, 27 points of damage. Oh man, just bits and bobs and pieces are exploding off of this gas. It is not doing hot.
Oh yeah, action surge.
There
Yes.
we go.
Oh, he's mad.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mad. Another Deadeye shot.
Hell yeah.
The 25 to hit. That is 24 points of damage.
Holding on.
You're still alive?
Still alive.
Great. Another Deadeye shot. Natural 20.
Let's go.
Oh.
That is 25 point. Is that correct? Yes, 25 points of damage.
And because that is a an action surge from you, you get to roll sneak attack again.
Oh, hell yeah. And I get a grit point back. And sneak attack. Would a sneak attack be doubled?
Yes.
Okay, then I will do Sneaky Yana. Can I do? No, I guess do that twice. There you go. 6, so 31 in total.
DTD. Describe their demise.
They're all headshots. He's just holding his gun up, bow, 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 bow. And at the last one, he just makes sure to aim, just in case it tries to go down, he's aiming directly where his eye is to make sure he doesn't get to see the fuckery that he attempted.
All right.
Very important. Are these enough for me to, if I get a killing blow, get a grit point back or no?
I
have my with grit. I either get I can get regain if I roll a 20, or if I deal a killing blow to a significant threat.
Get 2, because that's 20 and a kill.
Great, that's what I need to know. Thank you.
You bet.
I'm going to. This is going to be weird. I'm going to use the extra strike.
You cannot use the extra strike with action surge.
Oh.
You can only just do the one action surge. You can use extra strike on a separate non action surge turn.
Gotcha. Okay. I want to try a thing, but it's good. All right.
Oh, don't worry.
No, it has nothing to do with attacking anybody else.
Go ahead. Let me know what you were. Let me see if I can squeeze it in there. What would you like to do?
He knows more than anyone here what blood can do at the apex of death. He wants to bite into his arm and feed Davik some of his blood. There's no mechanical thing for this.
Oh no, we love this. We love this.
And considering who turned him, he wants to know what this would do for Davik. They're going to turn him to a Dhampir, but he's at least trying to give them something.
It is always in your agency to be able to specify what you're doing, and you're trying to lend him this. Okay.
Yeah, he literally just takes a chunk out of himself and just puts it right against his mouth.
Yeah. Did you use anything for your bonus action?
Technically I did too. I mean, I didn't have to, but it's more flavor.
No, this will count as your bonus action then.
Great. Yeah.
All right. We need some rolls on this. Okay, first roll that you need to make. Just a simple,
he says.
D20.
Just a D20. Okay, just a D20. 16. Okay.
We like a 16.
We like 16s.
16. You bite into your arm, correct?
Yes.
The minute that you bite into your arm, you see the same thing that happened before with the wall. It's that gravitational pull.
No.
This splatter of blood is quickly diverting around Davik to try to be absorbed in the monolith. Quick time action. You versus the monolith's action. I need sleight of hand or your athletics or acrobatics. Your choice, whichever is higher.
The acrobatics and sleight of hand are exact same, so I'll do sleight of hand.
Press A. Press A.
Okay.
I am checking
I'm freaking out.
this level of magic roll. 1 second. This is plus. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to roll the line for you. All right.
Okay.
They have advantage because this monolith is tied to the layer.
Of course.
This will be a D20 plus 14 roll. This is what you need to beat. Low rolls, baby, low rolls.
Okay, that was low.
24 is the DC. The same DC as the magic that it took Theodore to remove the poison.
Can I use the advantage we have to get advantage on this?
Absolutely.
Take it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, I'm freaking out. Okay, I got a +9. Did I use? I did. Okay. So I'm just checking. Okay, great. I did use that. Okay, great. Okay. Ah.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Seeing what you're attempting, Remy strikes his violin as quick as he can. I send you a 1d8 of inspiration.
I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out.
This is it. If you fail, you need to make a 7 or an 8. Or 7 or 8. With good intentions, you try your hardest to help Davik in this moment of need. But you see that blood as quick as you try to force your arm up to either his wound or his lips. It spins and your body is flipped backwards as you feel yourself pulled with ethereal chains, flat backed now on the opposite side of Davik, and your blood absorbs into the monolith. Kalthorr, you see this all happen before your eyes.
With this, as soon as first I watch Davik fall, and then I see Isaiah attempt to save him. Red when it fails. You watch as his crackling lightning hammer fades. Using a bonus action for mechanical purposes. The hammer ignites in fire. The lightning streaks through his chest and arms fade, igniting his back in fire. And he is going to slowly just walk directly by his friends to the stunned last ghoul here. I don't seek victory. I demand it. And I slam the hammer down with an elemental cleaver and fire strike, which I believe just crits. Being stunned. No?
Advantage.
Oh, I thought it was.
Paralyzed.
Oh, it's paralyzed, not stunned. That's fine.
Paralyzed.
This is why we
Still
have the
no need for
lovely
reckless, though.
conditions command.
Oh. That's fine.
Stunned, incapacitated, can't move, speak, automatically fails strength, dexterity saving throws, and has they have an advantage against it. If you go reckless, I will let you throw 3 die against it.
Already reckless, so every roll is.
Got it. Go for
One
it.
more for the fun.
All right,
11.
fishing for
It's
crits, not
missed.
there, but it hits.
Nope. That's fine, and a fire strike is in there.
And just a reminder for everybody else, he receives no attack of opportunity from Isaiah's shot earlier.
Mm-hmm.
They are still slozened as well.
All right, so damage, and then the damage from that. So 36 fire damage as that first attack hits. And there's just no sound other than just this massive hammer clanging straight through this thing to the ground as the next attack swings. And one more, because it's all reckless. Oh, nope. And I can't do any more fire strikes. I'm out, but I can still hit for another 26.
I see 30 damage.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 26 to hit 30
Okay,
damage.
got
yes.
it. Want to make sure I wasn't going crazy.
Nope, you're great. You're right. And then my last hasted attack. Oh, man. It's a good thing.
Come on. Okay.
That's fine. It still hits.
So close.
Yeah.
Well, then 19.
I know. For another 33 damage.
They are bloodied.
Not enough. And I cannot use any extra attacks. My reactions, my bonus action's done. I think that is all I can do. Yeah, I will pass the turn.
Theodore, it is your turn. Once again, sitting sideways.
Always. It's super uncomfortable to sit cross-legged on this bed. It was like getting Charlie horses.
I'm glad your character also conveys your own.
He absolutely does, yes. I'm going to cast, with a second level slot, Vortex Warp. Now, normally, it can be on an opponent, but it can be on an ally that can choose to willingly fail it. Davik's unconscious. It lets me teleport him 90 feet.
Mechanically, you will be facing Gerard's blood magic, so it will once again be a roll like it was before. So it is. You want me to lay that DC down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I might cast. So if I know that going in, I might use a higher slot to cast this.
I will let you use
Just
a higher slot to try to remove both Isaiah and Davik.
Good. I got a 5th level slot. I'll go for that.
All right.
We'll go as high as we can go.
Okay.
Would this last ghoul take Spirit Guardian's damage as well, since I moved into him?
On the start of its turn, it'll pop.
Its turn? Cool. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. We're giving you extra value on the upcast. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an additional innate D4 on this roll. So you're going to make your spell attack roll, and then you'll add a D4 to it. All right. I'm gonna do I'm gonna lay this DC down. Here it comes.
All right, there we go.
Blood magic DC.
Oh, it's not good.
Oh god, damn.
Jesus.
It's doable. It's unlikely, but it's doable.
You got a bunch of things. You got advantages. You got a lot of stuff.
All right, I'll go for it. We'll start with advantage, right? We'll start there.
Let's go.
All right, that's
All
left
right.
shift advantage. Right?
Left shift advantage.
Oh, that 20 was
man.
right there.
Christ.
You got a luck if you want to roll both.
Man,
of
that
those.
is.
Yeah.
I would love to, if that's cool.
All right.
RoBear.
Yes, absolute.
Yeah. All right.
Come on, man.
Okay.
There it is.
Let's go.
That's a 30. That's it. That's
On the
And plus a
money.
D4, but whatever.
Sugar on top. Where do you want them teleported to?
I would like them. Let me just move my mouth down. I would like them on either side of Egrik, since she's right up after us, and she's the one with the healing.
Now I'm not unconscious. Am I? I was just stuck.
Yeah, you were just stuck.
Okay.
So to change, go ahead.
I
Describe
wanted
what
you
that.
out anyway, but
What does that look like?
yeah. So it's a teleport, but in my mind, because it's all like earthen-based magic, it's basically like they get subsumed into the earth and then just pop out next to Egrik.
I want you
Oh man, what?
to
Music.
roll siege damage
Oh,
towards the monolith because of what you are. Let's go
Okay.
ahead. You 5th level cast this.
mm-hmm.
Earthquake is D8.
I believe. I can tell you.
Looking it up right now. All right. Earthquake. Looks like it is D6, a total of, let's see here, fissures. Each is 1d10. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Okay. I want you, since this was a 5th level, how many above normal was that? 2? Was that cast 2 levels
3.
above? Awesome.
3.
Okay. We're going to say that there are 5 fissures in this monolith. Go ahead and give me 5d8s.
Okay, we like that. 5d8. 19?
19 points of damage. You see a large chunk of this monolith where Davik was on just crumble and fall over. There are only, on this like pyramid style structure, there are only 4 of those facades left as they just completely crumble and topple to the ground. Let's go.
Nice. And I'm going to move over here. That'll be my turn.
All right. Okay. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good, Mo. Bah. He's gonna wipe the sweat from his forehead and look over at the boys, and he's gonna see that rapidly decaying acid damage. Oh no, this will not do. This will not do, sir. And I'm gonna place my hands immediately on Davik, and we are going to cast something different than regular. I'm gonna drop my healing spirit. on top, and we're gonna do Healing Spirit in this spot so it keeps ticking. It is one of them where it's anytime you pass by this space, you're able to go and grab life. Healing. Oh my god, I'm on Davik's character sheet. That would be why it's not pulling up. You should probably go into your own.
I didn't ask how much hit points should I take for biting myself and then getting effed by the blood thing?
Your normal roll. Make your roll for it.
Okay, so it's been D4.
And I will.
Okay.
Ooh, that ends Spirit Guardians. I'll just do my normal. I'm just gonna do my normal then. I'll just go and since Egrik doesn't have meta magic either, I need to just do one. I'll do my just regular cure wounds. Let's do it. Yeah, I almost messed that up. That would have been an awful choice. I would have just had to text Sam. Which do you want to do? All right, cure wounds. We will do this at. Ooh, third levels are gone. Okay, we'll do a fourth level. We're gonna keep her fifths. Here we go. I'm gonna roll a d20 to see if I crit. If I crit, it's max level heal.
Oh, nope.
All right, I got the healer perk on, so I can re-roll those twos. Let's go. That's a 10 and a 7. Yes. 39 points. As, by the way, Davik, one more to your turn would have been death, as the acid would have consumed through and you would have lost too many vital organs, including your head and heart. As we get to you just in the nick of time. 1 point of exhaustion. You open up your eyes and you don't even see Remy, who has his hands on you. The first thing that you see is Snow running down the hall as he slides into the room and gives you the biggest lick on your forehead you've had in quite some time. And that is the end of my turn. Hey, new guy. You don't get to die this easy, Sherry. And I will send my inspiration to you. You have a 1d8. It is your turn. You have 1 point of exhaustion from going unconscious.
So what exactly does that mean?
That is disadvantage on ability checks right now, but not attack or saving throws.
Okay.
And really quickly, because I can't tell, because I don't know who's alive and who's not, because you've put
the solid non-flashing is dead.
Oh, I see now.
One left.
Yeah, just the one that I ran to.
All right, so the one at the top needs to stop flashing, but the other one doesn't. Okay, that's what I was confused about. I couldn't tell who was alive and who wasn't. Thank you.
Yeah, right now the only two that are alive are right here and right here.
Oh, that one top one's still alive? Oh, I thought I killed it. Shit.
Yeah, it's got 51 points left on it still.
Okay, yep.
Okay. No problem, confused. Thank you.
Okay. So kind of coming to Davik, the first thing Davik sees after you say that is Snow. And he cracks a smile. You know, Snow. And then he feels something coming on and he says, run. And Snow would know to get away. And that same thing that happened before, just the new wraps that he just wrapped on his right arm will just disappear, just totally evaporated. And as he comes to, he is just filled with rage and just completely loses control. That right arm completely ignites, engulfs in flame, and I want to get within 10 feet of this guy. Who's that?
Don't be Captain Save-A-Ho. Save your strength.
Davik is not in control right now. He just goes straight to this. That's 10 feet, huh? And
5 a square.
5 a square. And that right arm completely engulfed in flame. You see you swear you see the eyes of some sort of entity flash behind Davik as his right eye flashes red, and that right arm is engulfed in flame. And once again, it's fangs of the fire snake, or in this case, it would be the fire dragon. And I will use as many key points as I can to upcast this. RoBear.
As many as you want. Many as you want to drop.
There are words to be had.
I have 7 left. It costs 1 to cast it, so I will use all 7. And just so that would be 6 extra D10 of fire damage added to this attack that he is
all right.
Ignores resistances and all that.
Let's go. I went ahead and faded those tokens out so it's easier for you guys to see what is what.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But so I roll my unarmed, correct? How do I get this thing? Okay, this drop down was in my way. All right, so the unarmed strike, 13 to hit. That's the normal damage. That all becomes fire damage.
I mean,
and then
Dave, do you want to roll that with it? We have advantage cards. We have luck cards. Like you in a moment, burn that. Fish for a crit.
I'll roll it with advantage. He's whatever's available to me. Davik is he's not in control.
Go.
Yeah, absolutely.
That happy-go-lucky, carefree, like trying to please everybody demeanor is gone. He is just pure rage and fire.
Oh, it was so close.
So yeah, he'll take the 13 damage, but this gets what, 5? Would I say 5d10? So how would I roll?
6. I think you said you add 6. Yeah.
Yep.
You had 7.
So I just do that from the roll, the dice tray, right?
Yeah, that'll be easy.
Hey, I'm putting something in party chat. Just copy paste that and then put it in row.
Holy shit.
Let's go. This will be 58 points. DTD. Describe their demise.
So just everyone nearby just feels this rush of heat. We'll say Snow would have ran away, like not been near Davik because he knows what this means. You guys, even those farthest away, can just feel this immense heat coming off of him, and he just again erupts from his right arm, just sprays just uncontrollably at this wraith that's right in front of him, and it just disappears in flame.
Let's go. All right.
That was my first attack.
For the sake of brevity, between the spiritual guardians that are up, that are all going to pop, Davik, I want you to describe just running and pummeling and parkouring over the top of Kalthorr with a rush of these spirit guardians towards that last ghast. What is the martial arts move that you use to take out this last ghast?
Let me help throw you.
Oh,
yes! Speed you up.
Let's
Run
go!
up the arm, brother. I will.
Yeah, so Davik,
fastball special.
again, full berserker, sees Kalthorr in his path, if you extend the arm, Davik will just like almost not acknowledging you, but still like seeing what's happening. Just step on the palm of your hand, and then just leap with your boost towards this wraith. Right arm totally fire and just rains down, just rapid punching this wraith. And even after the wraith is gone, obviously Davik just keeps punching into the ground. Die, and just you guys have to pull him off of him, basically.
Not.
And with that, you guys
Not that
are
ride.
outside of combat. And a silence once again drops over. What do you guys want to do?
There is no time. We must find the last one. He's still nearby.
3 are still here.
3?
4 nobles have been taken.
Oh no, the one the cloaked figure that disappeared. He was, because I rolled that 18 in the beginning. He's somewhere still in the mausoleum.
Gerard is still somewhere in the mausoleum, as well as 3 other nobles. Sarseal told you, knowing the screams of one that went with Gerard.
Standing back up, kind of dusting myself off, you can see that the wound is already beginning to heal. Well, firstly, looks over at Theo, just eyeing Davik. Well, at least he's not like Timothy, in many ways.
Yeah. That's for sure. He made it out of his house.
I'm saying there's something more to him, but
I agree. Punch it away.
Oh, did we just lose?
I think we did.
Flawless rage so hard from almost dying, he killed his own connection.
Perfect timing. Are these stairs in the corner of the room here with us?
Right.
Those are indeed spiral staircases that lead back up and out of the mausoleum.
Okay.
Oh, his stream crashed too. I think everything crashed for him.
Poor dude. He'll be back with us.
Yeah.
So we have what looks like sarcophaguses to our left and right. If we
Egrik
look down,
is walking up slowly over towards the monolith to where Father Samuel is. Remy is going to join her as those spirits that were once on Kalthorr now wrap around the both of us as she attempts to cast Speak with Dead.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, welcome back.
We have a severe thunderstorm warning, so my internet just went out.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah.
It's all right. We can hear you. Egrik is attempting to cast Speak with Dead. Sam, what do you want to ask?
I love this so much.
What is everybody else doing at the same time as this happens?
Actually, I went over here, and that's not what he would have done. He would have went over to T. Let's double team this. You look to the stones. I'll look into something else. And I'm going to try to actually like almost go into a meditative state, but not really. Just kind of just go into myself, press my hand onto the ground, try to shut everything out. Once again, I'm just focused on hearts and heartbeats. I am so in tune with blood and ichor and the body and things like that. I just want to see if I can get any pulse of a heartbeat.
We'll get right back to that.
Yep.
Y'all as a party have to deliver these questions.
Okay.
As per Sam. Who wants to be the first question? It will be a total of 5.
So we each get one, basically. What was the ritual for?
A good one. That's a good one.
Notes?
As the body and the head flaps back over and across. My brother, Gerard, is conjuring ancient evil.
Conjuring ancient evil?
Okay, what about I hate to say it, not to ask the obvious question because we don't know. Who are these cultist people, figures?
His followers hold secrets. The minute that Father Samuel says secrets, it's like a full frontal lobe migraine comes in and sears in the front of your head. You all hold a secret. That secret being Gerard's name himself, which Sarsiel gave you. You do not know now, but secrets are very powerful inside of this campaign. Go ahead and mark for yourself that you hold one secret. Gerard, the brother of Samuel, and the leader of this cult of Crimson Hand.
How do you spell his name?
J-R-O-T. Oh, I'm sorry. J-E-R-O-T. 3 questions left.
Where are the others, right? Is that what we should ask?
That's what I was going to ask. Does he know where the others were taken? Mm-hmm.
I do not know the whereabouts of the gnome and the girl. The elf was taken with my brother.
Sarsiel's an elf or no?
The elf in which he is mentioning is the Elrond.
Elrond.
Or no, I'm sorry, not Elrond. Elden.
Oh, that's right.
Elden keyword.
Was that the artist, the historian, or the one was knowledge? I don't remember what their job was.
This one is a priest. Priest of Denair.
Okay.
That's about it. Yeah, for written authors.
So Elf was
So-
taken with Samuel, but doesn't know where they are.
Mhm.
Two questions.
I lost connection before we started this. Are we still in the same chamber?
Yeah, you're in the chamber asking Father Samuel questions.
With Speak with Dead, that's what Egrik cast.
And for
Oh,
reference,
okay, got it.
the only reason that you are capable right now is because of the siege damage to the monolith.
Broke something. Nice. And I doubt that Father Samuel was brought anywhere else in this mausoleum. He would have been brought directly to this, so he doesn't really know.
Oh, how about
Yet. And then
how is he taken? We were just with him.
My brother Jorah has taken my place for some time.
You guys all are transported back in a flashback inside your mind, staring at that visage of Father Samuel that you met earlier and the two other priests. Isaiah, you were so close. You were so close.
that makes me mad.
Oh, you were so close. I was sweating. I was like, we about to go back to the future.
So that means the other two priests are probably bad too.
That's what I'm thinking. too.
You don't know.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
know, but yeah,
You don't
if
know.
one got in,
Yeah.
what did he do? Especially because there's so many diviners and magic users and people who can see through stuff like this.
Unless he was working against them, counteracted on purpose from right to like.
And the three priests were in there when we were talking to Daggle, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
What if Daggle is also corrupted?
I mean, he's kinda
I need
corrupt.
everyone to roll
So-
history checks with advantage.
Oh, and fucking shit.
Because he sent us here. I don't know.
Mm.
Someone's gonna have to roll for me.
I can make that roll.
There you go.
Still struggling. We are struggling. Hey, there
Oh,
we
sorry,
go.
didn't.
Nice.
Yo! All right. So there are only
Tell me I
going
got a
to
natural
be.
20.
You got a 19. You were close.
19, close.
So close though.
No, that's
There
not-
are a handful of individuals that are old enough to have been here for a campaign called Tormund's Quest on my channel that was based in Neverwinter. You guys are aware that Daggolt was assassinated in that campaign. There were rumors that Daggolt was no longer among the living. Your party would have known the rumors of the party in Tormund's Quest. And what's funny is I get to message Magi RP because she's the one who killed him almost 6 years ago inside my campaign. It has been rumored that he long since passed and was replaced, but no one could confirm. Based off the knowledge that you now know inside this universe, that is not Dagult Neverember.
Oh. Are you kidding me? Okay, the last question.
Why did he send us down here?
No, that's not the question.
No, we can't ask. That's the
it's clear. It's clear. If we were sent down here, we were not sent to find them. We're probably sent
to be clear, you don't know if this Dagult is in line with him. You don't know if it's just a doppelganger that has assumed his life. There are a plethora of questions there.
Yeah, not all undead are created to be evil. Speaking as one who was basically there. I think the last question.
Know about the cult of the Crimson Hand?
Say that again.
The cult of the Hand. Gerard is the hero.
Yes, he is the leader. I can translate the broken Wi-Fi that our poor man's is on. Yes, Gerard is.
We asked.
Oh, hold that thought. I didn't hit pass on that. There is a quick ad playing right now. I want you guys to think hard of this last question while you take a quick stretch break. 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
I'm thinking we asked what the ritual was. We didn't ask who the ancient evil is or what it is. We just said they were conjuring it.
Do you think he knew he?
Bro, how my whole internet died?
Because rather than say,
I don't know. If the brother seems as, because he was kind of showboaty, if the brother's as willing to say things,
hey Ted,
as he seemed to be,
kill your video feed so we can just get at least hear you clearly.
It also seems like it's on a delay, so I don't know if it's a video broadcast.
Grab my headphones real quick.
Oh no, I mean I can at least hear you now. So this is good. We'll take that.
Cool.
The notepads are out, chat.
So yeah, I was saying, we know that Geralt was the leader of the cult of the Crimson Hand. Do we think that Father Samuel might know what that cult is?
What that cult is? Potentially, you don't know.
Yeah, yeah. So that could be a question, maybe.
Yeah, my only thing is the cult. We just saw them physically doing what they're doing, and then we asked what they were doing, and he said they're conjuring an ancient evil. So figuring out what that ancient evil is would be the important part of all that, versus what they are. We know that they're in line with something. We just don't know what that thing is. And he's not going to know anything about direction or where they are, so we need to get as much information about what the problem is before.
Sorry, I missed what was the question we were planning on?
Well, he brought up that, the cult of the Crimson Hand. We could find out more about that, but we know that they were at least trying to conjure an evil. So in my head, the next question is, what is that evil? If Father Samuel knows, maybe the guy Gerard was, speaking, BBEGs wax on about their plans to people who don't matter.
What about asking about what further areas where we should look in the mausoleum?
It's tough. It's tough. There's so many good ones.
Him being the father, I'm assuming he knows something about this underground.
I'm also thinking we're going to be looking anyway. So
yeah, fair.
It's not like we're not going.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. One last question. Oh my God, I heard that Windows noise and my soul just left my body. Hey, that's just Windows security, just letting you know we're around.
Okay. Did you overhear anything that seems important from Gerard? I mean, not just to you guys, not to the ghosts. Does that seem like something we should kind of in tune with both questions there?
What secret did Gerard tell him? Because that secrets are important. He would, again, you could tell, it's like you could tell the dead secrets, they don't matter anymore. Father Samuel was gonna die. What did he say?
Okay.
Any secrets
I'm cool with that.
revealed by Gerard? Right?
Yeah.
Disembodied Ted sounded like he was in support. All right.
I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's the question?
They're asking if Father Samuel knows any of Gerard's secrets.
What secrets did your brother tell you about this?
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Huh? Or I should say, what secret did your brother reveal to you? Well, I should say. Same difference, but still.
Okay.
Do we want it to be just what secret or what final secret?
It's okay. We got this.
Or does it matter? Okay.
Neverwinter isn't the only realm that is in trouble. Both sides of the coin are in danger. Gerard walks the line between worlds. Gerard has ignited his spark. My brother has become a planeswalker.
And Father Samuel's body falls limp to the monolith.
I'm screaming, kicking, dying, throwing up, shitting, pissing. This is fucking amazing.
And the spirits that surround Egrik and Remy fade, as does Kalthorr's rage. Davik, you still have your points of exhaustion on you. Right now, it does not affect most things. You all are surrounded in a room with a monolith that is clearly thirsty for more blood. A very strong door that has all of the engravings of the eternal struggle between heaven and hell. In particular, it shows the battle between Zariel, her fall, the Hell Riders, the fall of Elturel, and the ultimate redemption. There is a large section devoted to when the spell plague ripped through this city as well. It is as interactive as a front-facing can be. There are two chambers, both to your east and to the west. You can see that there are tombs inside both of them as well. What would you like to do?
At this point, kind of calm down, still stoic over just what happened. Davik will just say to the group, we need to destroy this thing. Gesturing to the, would you call it a monolith?
Yes.
Yeah.
First question for everyone while you do this. Are you taking a short rest, or are you trying to push forward as quick as you can?
We have to push forward.
I need one bad.
Push.
Okay.
Okay. Would I get? Did anyone heal me anymore? I don't. All I had was
This
like the 30
is
something
that
points that I got
conversation
from-
now that you will have to use. If you take the short rest, you're going to be able to use your hit die and top yourselves off. If you don't, you're going to have to rely on potions, magic, burning spell slots.
Earn it. We got to find him. He's here.
But
We don't have time.
Davik looks bad, correct?
I'm gonna take out my 2 healing. I have 2 regular heroes. Take them. We
I
need to
Yeah.
go.
Knowing the urgency, Davik would just insist that I'll be fine, and just grabs one of the potions or whatever potions Kalthorr gives him.
hold on to the potion. The 2 healers are going to go to work real quick.
And I was like, Isaiah didn't say that out loud. That was me saying that Davik looks bad.
We have at our disposal a good amount. We're going to go ahead and drop 1/4 level of Cure Wounds from Egrik, and we're going to drop a, on my side, I can afford a 4th level as well. So I'm going to make 2 rolls to see, since we are both working on Davik at the same time, 1 natural 20 will work for both of us, and that will be max healing on both. All right, here's the first roll. Second roll. Oh, come on!
Oh,
Go!
Close.
So close.
Okay. Fourth level Cure Wounds. Be thinking of what you want to venture to next while I calculate this healing for Davik. That is essential.
I'm just gonna get close because there is urgency, but there's not we can, as this is happening. Davik.
He'll just kind of look at you, not saying anything, but acknowledging you.
I don't know what that was. We'll ask later. Not important. If you can't handle yourself, you need to let us know. This is about to get worse. But we don't need you going in. I ain't judging you for your actions. But we need to make sure that you ain't gonna die because of them.
Davik will just kind of put his head down, grab his right arm, and just say, I'm fine.
All right. I'm just saying it's okay to stand back and do what you do instead of getting full force up there.
Remember, I am here. Use me. Let me be the wall.
And like Davik just has this demeanor of just like of someone very used to being scolded. So he just kind of just has his head down, just taking it, and says, "Yes, sir."
I think Isaiah looks at Kalthorr once, and then looks back at, because they are the two oldest, and then looks back at Davik, just, but you did good.
Go ahead and burn a luck card for Sam. She's going to try to get more healing for Davik.
Great.
Ooh, hell yeah.
And just hearing you say you did good, he'll like, you see him kind of like perk up for like a half a second, but then he quickly stows that emotion away. And you see him kind of clench his fist, and he looks at the right hand, and you just, again, you see this black obsidian metal hand with it would still be humming, like through the cracks of it you can see glowing fire, and he just looks at it like almost with disgust at that hand, and he pulls out more wraps. He starts to wrap it up again and just says, "Not good enough," and just kind of walks off.
With that luck, Egrik is able to get you 15 more HP. You are now at 123 of your health.
And I'll also do my Dragonhide belt to recover whatever key I can.
Nice.
All right. I will roll. Your fist is a 1d8, and it's a 1d8 plus what? I think 1 or 2.
That I don't know. I have nothing. I'm on my phone.
It's okay. I'm going to look that up for you right now. Dragonhide belt.
While he does that, Kalthorr is just like literally behind you. Isaiah appears because he's lazy and just teleports. But just, I need your arm again.
Yes. You get 9 points back.
Let's go.
Nice.
Max roll, baby. Let's go. All right. Yeah, you were topped off.
I'm nearly topped off. Yeah.
You were topped off.
Thanks.
Take a bite.
Sweet.
2 points.
Yep. Took the 2.
That's such a, oh no, I accidentally refreshed my foundry. Get back.
Yeah. We are going to need more than just ourselves today. Spirits.
While Isaiah. Oh, go ahead.
Hold up just 1 second, Davik. You rest, my friend. As I will cast 4th level aid.
Ooh.
We're going to put 15 temporary, or not, they're not temporary. Your max HP goes up 15. Davik, I will do this for you. You'll just click on the little blue part that's there, and you can add 15 points there.
I'm not sure what needs to be done, but I can't get back into the game. Just great.
Try a refresh here in just a second.
Maybe just. Yeah, I guess. Let it.
We out here struggle busting, huh?
Yeah. I guess it's not this before. I don't know why, but it's just like, okay. Anyway.
All right, I got Remy, I got Davik taken care of, and I got Egrik.
Smart. Put it on the healers and Davik. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that can be healed back. That is good. It's non-concentration. It's just more for us.
And I'm just outside of the game. Like, all right, you know, I'm getting hit with a lot of crits here, so let's just keep that. Like thematically, it works, but like, it's like, jeez.
Welcome to D&D, bitch.
First my dog, now me. But
with the information go ahead.
No, I just real quick. I just want after you do that, Davik just kind of realizing what you did, he'll walk up to Remy, and just kind of again head down, very subservient. Just thank you. Realizing that you got him back up.
We need everybody down here.
Again. Come on.
He's just gonna lean in and give you a headbutt. What do you guys want to do as you guys are wanting to push forward?
I mean, there's a room to the left. I mean, right, left. I can't. There we go.
Because of
Do we want to
process,
send Snow to sniff something out?
with process of elimination, Gerard is not in either of the open rooms. If you are pushing for Gerard, there is only one decision for you, and that is ahead.
But
Is that straight through the room, right? Where it looks like a door?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a.
But
I forgot how to ping.
does that mean, do we think Gerard's going towards victims, or is he going towards whatever he needs next?
Well, we know he has a victim. He has one with him.
That's true.
And I feel like that's probably the one
That she seems to be the one most in danger if she is with him.
Did I? I did it a while ago. Did I sense any heartbeats around?
I want you to go ahead and make a roll with that. Use your perception or investigation, whichever
Perception,
is better.
Hardcore. I mean, yeah, this is definitely like a keen sense type of vibe. You just listen. Vampires got to make sure we know what's beaten or not. Okay. Sorry. There we go. I am officially back. 30.
Woo!
There is an extreme difficulty in your heart, Isaiah, as you sense the faintest of heartbeats to the east, to the west, and to the north. The grim knowledge sets into you that pushing forward as fast as you can, you have to make a choice.
So there are bodies in each of them, but we have to choose one.
Can we? I hate to say to split the party on episode fucking 2.
As your DM, I would highly suggest that you don't.
Isaiah.
Was your name Eldon? The elf he took? Sorry for
Eldon keyword.
Eldon keyword. That's and there what you're at.
Yeah, you do know where Eldon keyword is.
Eldon.
You don't know which of the other two, the gnome or the human artist.
But they're probably in one of those.
I'm assuming they're to the east and west. Their sarcophagus is literally to our east and west. We can see those.
Yeah, but the person most in imminent danger is the one with what's his face,
who can be a part of the ritual. Yeah. Isaiah will just, and you'll feel him tense next to you as he realizes some information. The other two are next to us. I can feel their hearts, but not for long. But we have to go after that monster. We don't know what rituals he can do with the Eldon. Whatever gods they pray to, may they guide them to the afterlife, but we have to keep going.
Agreed. Forward.
Start to move.
Before, like with,
You might have to type that out, Ted.
We're getting like every other word.
Yeah.
this is a name. All right. Right on.
I'd care to suggest you're probably better on your phone on Discord right now at the moment.
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
It's all right. Vecna just trying to shut this all down. We got to finish this session off, baby. What were you saying? I apologize, Ted, but we're gonna move forward. Kalthorr, are you looking to interact with this wall?
I take a look at it first. Are we seeing any? Does it look anything like the previous wall?
The description is the one that I gave of the eternal battle of heaven and hell.
Yep. Is it a door or a wall? Sorry.
It is a massive Mediterranean style doors that could be considered the whole wall.
Okay.
But clearly has a crease in the front. And where the actual door jamb and pull for the two, the left and right are right on the fall of Zariel.
Oh, fuck,
the left hand is where she is still a celestial, and the right hand is her descent.
And there's like no keyhole, no mechanism like that, correct?
I'm just gonna both hands, and I'm gonna try to rip it. I like rip the two doors apart.
All right. Is anyone assisting, or is this all on Kalthorr?
I'm gonna be real with you. I have no athletics. I have negative to athletics, so.
I mean, if this seems like a situation where I need to rage because of how strong this is, I'll do it.
Davik, wait. So what are we trying to do?
Rip these doors open.
Yeah, Davik will help you out.
Okay.
As you put both hands on this door, the room begins to shake, setting itself in place You look, and that hellscape that is in front of you spins and twists, and all you can see is the river Styx that is flowing towards you as it opens up. You take a step back as the door does not open, but simply 2 Death Knights clad in armor on either side of the river Styx are literally paddled towards you through the ferryman. As they step forward, they walk out of the wall.
Could I have stepped back too?
Yes.
Great, yeah, I would have just like immediately jumped back, like, no.
They sling their shields over their backs, hands extended. You hear the sarcophagus ripped off, pulled. You see both of these bodies fly into the room, unconscious before the 2 Death Knights. In a single strike with dueling Vorpal swords, their bodies drop to the ground. What's remaining of the monolith pulls their sacrifices in, and 2 portals rip open on either side of Infernal. As 2 Balguras step out from either side. And that is where we will pick up next Thursday.
What?
Well,
No. Counterspell. You're not allowed, sir.
2 Bulgarians?
2 Death Knights with Vorpal swords, 2 Balgaris.
We are only level 10. Do we level
We
up?
gotta-
Hold on. Level up time. Like,
yeah. What is that?
We gotta run.
Crying is a free action.
Where do we run? Into the river Styx? Like,
okay.
Yep.
We're
Away.
surrounded.
Who is we? I'm out.
Vorpal swords.
That's the part. I don't care about the Bulgar. It's the Vorpal sword part. Ooh,
One
Jesus.
Final
Agreed.
note.
Oh.
As the lives of the 2 other nobles are expended, you all hear each of their secrets expended into the ether. Stay up on the dial-up.
Excuse me, Vorpal?
2 Vorpal swords.
Yeah, I know, I heard.
How bloody dare you?
Drought don't play.
I feel like I missed some stuff in between connecting to my phone.
So, Chad, I feel like y'all need to be rallying for us to level up. Like, I don't know. I'm not hearing more in chat because Vorpal swords. Are we dead? We're dead if we get crit.
I didn't get a Vorpal
Go now.
sword till I was level 20. We're
When I
dead.
get to work on my second character.
Mhm.
I believe in you.
I don't believe in these dice.
I don't.
For real.
Yeah, and I'm a crit magnet right now, so like
Crit, we just lose a head.
Lot of information found. You know that Geralt is a planeswalker in charge of this Cults of the
That is
Crimson
so
Hand.
Fucking cool.
You know that Daggalt Neverember is not Daggalt Neverember. And you know that also he walks between worlds. Very, very close connection to Hellscape in front of you.
Curiosity, what triggered this? Because I just came back to them appearing, to the audio with them showing up.
You went through the main chamber door.
We tried to go after Gerard, looking for Elden keyword, because we assumed she was the one in most imminent danger, being with Gerard.
Yeah. So to get to Gerard, it was a choice between.
I'd gotten my message off.
Vecna was holding you down, bro.
I know. All I wanted to do was destroy that monolith with like stone shape or something else to destroy it before we went anywhere.
Yeah, did we
news.
ever resolve that? We said let's destroy this monolith, and then next thing we know, we're opening the door.
Well, you had to choose. You were going forward. Now I flavored it with a little piece of the monolith since it was left. No matter what, the actions of opening that door, it would not have changed. So you can feel comfortable that you didn't lose out. You had to make a choice between pushing and taking your time.
But if we had went to one of the corpses and saved them, perhaps they wouldn't have been used in this last thing. In this.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
No Balguras if you save them.
Oh my gosh.
Well, here we go.
So why are we saving these poor people we don't know again?
One is a very important artist in the community.
Because I'm good and I'm mad.
I mean,
waterfront property
for a guy who's not who he is.
Real estate in this economy, even in D&D, okay.
He's not even
all of this for real estate.
Yeah,
Dagon's
hopefully
gonna pull off a mask and it's just Tom Nook.
Tom Nook.
Oh my god.
I just want to save them. I don't care about real estate now, but now.
I got some monsters to put down, so it's fine.
By the way, whenever we get out of this first phase, I will be making a video that shows what I did versus what the module tells you. So you get to see the turns that both you guys with your own play inspire off of improv and what changes on my side. So we're getting there. Just to let everybody know, I will give you guys a little hint. This module drops the players into a 23 room dungeon at the beginning.
That's wild, yeah.
Wow.
I made one with 4, okay? I made 4 rooms. That's a lot. What, August, you guys get out of chapter 1 with the 23 room?
Yeah, right. 3 months of one chapter.
Yeah, for real.
That's a lot. Oh, all right. Let you guys marinate on this. We'll see you all next Thursday. Sleep tight, everybody.
Later.
GG, y'all.
GG.
Thanks.